Let's go while we're young.
I'm already sleepy. Ah! Gotcha. Hey! We got 3 hours to kill. Hold on a second. Hold on. Ah! We'll be fine. Hey, I wish I had a banner. That was, I think, our 100th I did cocaine joke on the show. Da 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 da. Hey, everybody, what are you doing New Year's Eve? I'll tell you what the fuck you're doing. You're doing this. You're like me. All right, you're like, I ain't going out there. Fuck that kind of shit. I should tell you who I am, in case you don't know, because very presumptuous of me. Yeah, this is that kind of show. We got 3 hours to kill. It's got to be a lot of whatever. I am your old pal, Gary Williams, of, that Gary Williams, of those Williamses. Turn chat on already. Hey, we got my man Sean already checking in. This is good because I want to see that the chat's working. My mouse is being weird. What's up, fuckface? From the great Sean McGahee. Sean McGahee, my pal from my life in Cape Cod many, many years ago. Irish as fuck. We did, I don't want to talk out of turn, but we were our 20s. Your bodies are indestructible. We may have put a few things and, you know how it goes. So, Sean, love you, miss you. We got Courtney checking in now. Denise, if you're watching, I may need you to bring down a corded mouse. My freaking mouse is being a dick tonight. Courtney, the beautiful Courtney Gift Cannon. How more names? What is this, a quinceanera? Jesus. Hey, neighbor. We grew up across the street from each other, and let's just say I didn't hate it. Courtney's a lovely, lovely gal, and I didn't hate living directly across the street from a beautiful chick. So, thanks for that. Not having curtains in that one window. What happened? I'm sorry, what happened? Sean, yeah, we had some fucking fun, though. Yeah, goddamn right we did. All right, so we're just getting started. Let me bring in my co-host for this night of festivities and hilarity. I don't know. If you watched the show, you just saw this guy on the last episode. Dear friend of mine. He's unbelievably Italian, and he's wearing a cool hat. Please welcome Tony Mancuso to the show. Show that face. Boom.
Hello.
You look at you. You look like a Cuban cigar maker.
I was actually in a past life.
You're freezing. You're already on. Your Wi-Fi stinks. No, okay. And why are you wearing your shooting glasses?
Because, you got to always be prepared in life, I feel like. And, like, if something were to go out, like, if something were to just, like, go down right now, like, I wouldn't have time to put them on, so. You
got to put those on? Tony Mancuso, by the way, of 3 Hive Studios. We'll get into that. Tony is a racket. Okay, I'm just gonna bring you in because I'm trying to use words that I can't fucking say. Tony is a I don't know. I would call you a filmmaker, but you're an audio video. You're whatever.
I call myself a video producer.
Like a video producer. That's good. I would say videographer, but that's more like someone that goes around and does documentaries and documents things. Tony makes all kinds of, hold on. Let me get Lady Poopington. Hear ya, love ya. Good. That's, of course, my lovely wife. I was like, hey, listen, check in.
Hello there.
Check it early because I want to make sure the sound, the sound's okay. Because I was having issues with the chat last time. Remember that, Tony? Remember that? Hey, you remember?
I remember like it was yesterday.
It was like 9 days ago. It's not that bad. Yeah. So yes, as you can see, of course, everybody, we already got a few people here. Sean McGahee, hold on. It says you have an anniversary in 2 days? Wow. Somebody, I love you, Sean, but somebody married you? A cousin? A cousin you're trying to get into the country?
Gotta keep it in the family.
Like Trump and his daughter. But happened. Okay, so I know some of you, by the way, welcome to the Backroom Show, kinda special edition as I spin the ball. This isn't really a normal Backroom Show that you might know and love. Well, for one, because that my co-host is different. Still Italian, but that's right. The lovely Maria. You're like, hey, Gary, wait a minute. Where is the lovely Maria? Well, let me tell you, Maria has what's that called? Oh, a life. Maria has a life. So she is out celebrating the new year to come with some friends. So I asked, of course, my pal Tony. Hey, Tony, everybody loves you. I'm getting all kinds of letters in the mail. De Niro face. De Niro, little bit. Oh, believe me, we got 3 hours to fill. If you think you're not doing fucking impressions tonight, pal, that's right. You're right. Sean. God damn, fucking God, Mouse. Why don't you cooperate? Yes, sir. Green cards are expensive. There you go. You got to get those. You got to get them where you can. Hey, listen, and Sean's Irish, so it's like, listen, Maggie Shillelagh. You went in the sweet fucking land of honey that is America. You got to cough up the cash, the greenbacks there, and then I'll marry you. No, actually, Sean, I have seen you posted pictures of your wife. You married up, my friend. She's a lovely woman, so good job. Good work by you. So Maria is out living that vida loca. She's like me. She's over a certain age. So I would imagine home in bed by, I don't know. Tony, you're younger than me, so get ready to talk because I may doze off partway through. So that's where Maria is. Let's get all the normal kind of plug stuff out of the way because some of you, this may be your first interaction with this very program because this is my first time ever doing this live on Facebook because usually we're right into it. Ready? On YouTube. Go to YouTube. We are the Backroom Network, all one word. Now listen, check it out. Okay, here's the deal. Okay. Sean, LOL, exactly. Oh, not expensive. Oh, cash, bro. Green cards are money. Exactly. LOL, exactly. So listen. I don't ask a lot for you, all right? This is free entertainment. This is costing you next to nothing except your valuable time to listen to jerk offs fucking yapping about stuff. We got some stuff we're gonna get into tonight. But anyway, get a drink and take a seat. Did I say a little catchphrase? There's something I'm gonna share tonight. My friend Tony there maybe hooked me up last night with it. It's a video. It's very dark. Yeah. This is an adult show. I don't know. So, for those easily going, oh, that's too much. Hey, this is not the live stream for you. Go watch fucking Ryan Seacrest or some horse shit, right? And you know what? Another reason I wanted to do this live stream is because if you're like me, and Tony, you're a little different because you make music videos and you keep your ear to the pavement. I probably don't know any acts anymore. I could watch like a New Year's Eve special and go, don't know him, don't know them, never heard of her. Who the fuck's that? Who the fuck's that? Oh, she's that one that I think Pete Davidson did. Maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? You know what I mean? I don't know. So anyway, so yes, YouTube, once again, our views are getting better and better all the time. And our subscribers are like getting a little stagnant. So listen to your old pal, or maybe your new pal, Gary. When you get a chance, okay, I'm talking to you. Go over to YouTube, clackety clack, 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 I guess diggity dig, dig, dig. Put in the Backroom Network, all one word. You'll see it. Go subscribe. All right? I don't ask for much. I don't ask you for much. All right, anybody who's in the chat here, are you subscribed? Courtney, Sean, are you subscribed to the Backroom Network Facebook, YouTube channel? Because you fucking better be. Because if you're enjoying this type of show for free, but you're not at least making a minimal effort to at least like stuff or whatever, you're stealing. You're nothing better than a common thief. Tony, your thoughts go.
I mean, I would have to concur with that. That sounds like just highway robbery to me.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Why am I not seeing? I'm seeing a few more chats come through here. I'm not posting.
By the way, I hope you noticed that I actually not only did I give myself this luxurious purple background, but I chose it as a complementary color to your green background.
Oh, you did? Look at that. That is pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, the stream's being weird. There it is. There it is. Okay, Sean, the only thing missing are Budweiser's and you lighting my farts in your living room. That's a fact. That is a fact. I was the king of the butt lighter. That didn't come out right.
No.
I don't know. Courtney, fuck off. Well, I don't. Fuck off? Is this something I said? What did I say? What'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I say? You're beautiful. I love you. Seriously. I don't know. What'd I do? And fuck yeah, of course, I'm subscribed. Fucker. There you go. Fucker. Courtney, fuck off. Why? What'd I do? What happened? I say something? I apologize. I love you. And also, of course, Facebook. This is my personal Facebook, but the Backroom Show and the Backroom Network, the Backroom Show and the Backroom Network. Tony, this is for you, of course. Honey, he's kidding. No one has 2 Facebook pages. There you go. I did it just for you. A lot of stuff. It's gonna be a lot of Back to the Future references and
yes.
I don't know. Yes, Courtney! Exclamation points. I don't. That. Oh yes, I've subscribed. Okay, at it, girl. Tracy, I'm so subscribed to YouTube that I couldn't find the show for 8 minutes. I didn't think to look on Facebook. You saw the event. You saw me. Tracy, who is a dear, dear friend of mine. Let's just say, she's not busy going to Mensa meetings. You know. No, she's a lovely gal. I kid. I love Tracy. That's why I can tease Tracy, because she's my pal. So yes, go subscribe. And hold on. And by the way, Courtney, I shout out to you because I saw that you promoted this very event. You saw, like you said, my friend Gary, so kudos to you, my friend. I saw that. More stuff like that. I see a lot of people on Facebook being like, hey, go to my friend's business or like that. You go, well, you know what? This is a thing too. So, feel free. Don't make me beg. Don't make me beg.
Don't make him beg. Don't make him beg.
So, yeah. So do all that. I'll do all that social. Obviously, you're finding the chat. Courtney, yes, love you. Yeah. And by the way, see this? This ring right here? Courtney? This thing comes up. Nope, it doesn't come up. Sorry, I tried. Won't come off. I was so close. Oh, well, maybe in next lifetime. We have 3 hours to fill. So yeah, do all that stuff. Do all the social media stuff. Spread the word. I hope you're having a good time. And like I said let me get rid of this. Like I said on actually, here, I have a graphic for this. Let me show this. Boom. There it is. Maybe I made it a little too slow. I don't know. Want to be on the show? I mean, as in like on the show, not just the chat. Text your Skype, and it's got to be Skype because there's the way we bring in the feeds. So Skype to my cell phone number, 610-698-5878, and I will call you. You will answer said Skype call and come on the show. Hold on. You know where you're going to be? You're going to be, boom, right there next to my man, Tony. Tony, point over there, will you? Other way, other side. There you go. You're going to be right there next to Tony. And you know what? If I feel like it, if I get... Come on. Help the guy out. Look at his hat. He looks like he's a... Oh, man. Fucking Hyman Roth over here. Godfather reference. That's all right. All right. little bit. You can be... And if I'm feeling up to it, I could actually bring in another person. I could bring in 2 people.
That's crazy.
I have like a bunch of Skypes set up because this is what we do, right? Let's go back. But, it's empty. So, again, text your Skype name to me. And you can use Skype on your phone, I guess. It doesn't have to be, on a computer.
A laptop.
It would be preferred, to be honest with you, if you can. But I think even like an iPad would work, I think. All that kind of stuff. Courtney.
Hey, Gary, what if I'm a guy and I'm going to the bathroom and I'm taking a shit and I want to Skype you while I'm taking a shit? Could I do that?
Hold on. You're telling me that you're taking a shit, but you want to smack me? Did you say
No.
smack? I
Skype.
thought you said smack me. I thought you said smack me.
No, Skype you.
Oh, you could Skype right in.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm balancing too many things here. Hold on. What you could do, hold on. I had my shot in 88. There she is. You know what? I've now found, and we will talk about this very topic, of course. I now found my one use for time travel. I'm going to go back to 1988. And Courtney,
you know what?
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it because this is New Year's Eve. This is an adult thing. I'm going to do weird shit to you. All right. Although if it's me, hold on. Here's a conundrum, Tony. If I went back in time and like, say I was in like 1988 Gary, who would be like 17 or whatever, but I'm in like his body, but it's me, like now Gary's mind. And I'm like, hey, what's up? Because Courtney would be like 16, I think. You were born in 72. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, what's up? 16-year-old Courtney. She's like, oh, Gary. She sees 17-year-old Gary. He's adorable. But like, I can't do anything, right? Because it's my mind, right? Is that weird? Wait on that. This is the kind of stuff we're going to talk about tonight. We got 3 hours to fill.
True.
That's weird, right?
I'm speaking of that. Like, before we get too far into stuff, I want to line up some White Claws here so I'm not like running away.
Yes, Tony's enjoying some beverages tonight. He's going to have some White Claws. We'll go a little bit more chat. Yeah, I know. Duh, as usual. Oh, I tease Tracy. I'm glad you're here. Happy to see you. Courtney, Tony liked the De Niro. You hearing that, Tony? Tony had to go get some booze. Because he didn't have, by the way, so Tony and I planned this last night. We talked today a little bit, planned this stuff. This guy, this motherfucker here with this stupid Hyman Roth hat, he had hours to get his drinks ready. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait till we're in the heart of it. Excuse me. I'm just trying to get through. Pardon me. Don't mind me. When you cross someone at like an airplane seat, do you go dick or ass? What do you do? You gotta pass somebody a seat. Did it get your dick?
Oh.
Or did it get your ass?
Oh.
You gotta go down the aisle.
No, I go dick.
You gotta go dick, right?
Yeah, because you can. Well, I just like to see where I'm going too. You know what I mean? So it's like
you're going that way. You're going sideways. What's the difference?
I know, but you go ass the other way. It's like you can't really see where your ass is hitting or what it's going to hit. Yeah. So
I agree, dick first, because you wouldn't let him know who's in charge of that row.
Well, what I really like to do is just face directly towards the window and climb over top.
climb like it's some sort of bizarre cheating. So
yeah, I guess it'd be side. It'd be side.
Beside me, the side. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really. Tony, have you ever been on any mode of transportation? Because I feel like you're not understanding what a plane or a bus is.
We're talking about they're inflatable, right?
That's it. No, you got it. By the way, Courtney, I want to say this for you. Courtney, Tony liked the De Niro. Don't do it yet, but Tony will do a flat. I mean, it's good. And it's funny. Tony, you have him for a while, but you would use the what do you call it? You know, the little thing that you put the face on. The filter. It was like a De Niro. It was an impression filter. And you put De Niro on. I couldn't fucking tell you had a filter on.
Yeah, I know. I
the way
a lot of people say that to me. They got rid of that app, and I'm really upset.
Dude, you were killing that app.
I love that app.
Yeah, you killed that.
I was so bummed they got rid of it.
Yeah, you're pretty damn good at that. Courtney also loved the festive purple. Yeah, that's pretty. As a kid say, it's pretty dope, right?
Yeah.
Good question. I forget what the question was already. I don't know, something I said. I see a lot of stuff. Wait, what? Really? I'll Skype you from the shitter.
There you go.
Sean is from, I don't know if I said this. Sean is from the lovely area of Cape Cod in Massachusetts. So hence the shitter.
Shitter.
It's the accent. It's the, you know, all that Matt Damon, you know, Good Will Hunting. Yeah. This guy's the real deal here.
Park the car in Harvard Yard.
I'm going to put my poster. Hey, Sully, gotta get some White Claws. You know, I kind of, except Sean wouldn't drink White Claws because he's not a pussy. Like, oh. Does your boyfriend know you drink them? I'm kidding. This is not a slur. We love the homosexuals here. If you watch the show, you know that we love and accept everyone, which is why it's like Big Brother stuff. We tease. I got a good Boston or Massachusetts joke to tell later. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on a sec. Let me get caught up in the chat here. Yep. Courtney, what if you have a pussy? Oh, the airplane thing. Well, you tell me, pussy or ass? Because I'm not going to lie to you. And again, I want to be respectful on the show, because this show is nothing if not respectful. But, and again, specific to the lovely Courtney, if she's walking by you, like in the seat thing, trust me, you can't lose with her, if you know what I'm saying. You can't fucking lose. There you go. All right. So Tony, my friend, in honor of my friend Sean McGahee, he's got himself a Boston joke, a New England joke, whatever you want to call it. What are you going to call it?
Yeah, well, it's a Massachusetts joke, I guess.
All right.
It's a good friend of mine that used to bartend at the Ned Devine's where we used to play told me this joke, and she had a real thick Boston accent.
Right.
So she says, this doctor's driving down the Mass Pike, right? And she gets pulled over by the cops, and the cop comes to her window, says, "Well, why are you in such a hurry?" And she goes, "Well, I'm a doctor." And he goes, "What kind of doctor are you?" She goes, "Oh, I stretch assholes." And he goes, "You stretch assholes?" She goes, "Yeah, I stretch assholes." He's like, "How far can you stretch an asshole?" And she goes, "About 6 foot." And he goes, "Jesus Christ, what do you do with a 6 foot asshole?" She goes, "You give him a radar gun and you put him on the side of Mass Pike."
But here's the addendum to that story. The woman was a woman of color, and they killed her.
Oh, man.
I mean, that got real dark, didn't it? That got really fucking dark.
You're not going to ruin all my jokes like that, are you?
Basically, whatever you say, I'm going to go, but they were dark, and the cops killed them.
Yeah, great. I'll keep that in mind as I plan my jokes out for the evening.
It's kind of like the in-bed thing with fortune cookies.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, and she was black and they killed her. Whatever you say. Exactly. McGahee checking in once again. God damn. Honey, bring me a wired mouse, will you? Damn. There it is. Boom. LOL. I'm not going to lie to you.
Has Denise ever been on the show before?
Denise has been on the audio version of the show.
Oh, okay.
Way back when, a couple of times. But she's like, nah, you know. But she's not as, what's the word? Needy as me? Please like my little show. I have a microphone and I have a studio in my basement and I put a logo on the TV from a flash drive. Please like me. She doesn't need that, Tony. She doesn't need that. You know why? She is secure in me. I don't know. The old man didn't pay enough attention or something. I don't know. So here we are. So, hey! Oh, another one. Is there wired ones?
No, I can't find a wired one.
Does this one have a battery in it?
Yeah.
Hi, Denise.
Okay.
How are you, Denise? Hi.
Oh, hold on. Go ahead. You catch a glimpse of her. Go. There she is. Is here? There she was. There she was.
Running
All
away.
right. She brought me another. Really? What did I have any fucking wired ones? Another one with a dongle. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this one holds up. Courtney, damn. I'm not sure what that was for. Oh, bring her on. Yeah, well, there you go. There she was. That's as good as it's going to get with my wife. Why is it not having some? Oh, so anyway, Tony, talk.
Make her go upstairs and Skype you, call you from upstairs, and you put her in one of the windows.
Damn it! This fucking thing. I told her to do that. I was like, just Skype. Why is it being there? Bring her on. You know, Courtney. This is so fucked up.
It's too bad she didn't come on to the screen to see if she had any black eyes, because then we would know if you had to tell her more than once.
Yeah. Because there's a clock on the oven. That's it. Yeah, this is that kind of show, by the way, people. If you're expecting cutesy Jeff Dunhamy stuff or something, puppets, I don't know what. This is not that show.
No.
You know, Courtney, I don't know how, if you're down to clown or. Oh my God, I'm sorry. It's
Oh my
New Year's.
God.
It's New Year's. I'm gonna get a little out of line. Anyway, so what else were we yapping about? Oh, I know what else I wanted to promote. It's official now. Tony's joke. Oh, Tony's joke. Exactly. Damn. Yeah, exactly. Chat is too slow. I don't know what to tell you. LOL. You know what? We are at the mercy. I have to set it. I have the stream set to like a low latency. We are at the mercy of the internet. You know what it is? I'll tell you, Courtney, and I agree with you, because the faster the better, the quicker people can chat in based on what was just said. And I don't know, I'm not even sure. It's maybe, I can check actually. I don't know, maybe 5, 6, 7 seconds from when I say something until you hear it and all that. Because of the internet, because people like Sean, who are there watching weird cat porn videos, clogging up the internet, taking all the fucking internet juice. Hence the slow stream. So don't blame me. Blame porn. So there you go. Tony, have you ever blamed porn for something? What that means? No. Yeah, no. Are you I mean, I'm not asking to get into details of your life, but I can tell you, I'm not a porn guy. Not really. Never really have been too much. Not real big on watching other people. I would rather, be in the game than watch the game. So
yeah.
Metaphorically, I'm just not. That said, Courtney, we have a studio here if you would. Because who doesn't want to watch people in their 50s? Well, there's a thing for everybody. All right. So I also want to get this. It's official as of. As of. Yeah, things are being a little wonky here. As of this coming January 20th, we will be premiering finally Gary Has Friends with my good pal. It's official. Mike Rupert. Those of you in the Boyertown area, my Boyertown friends. And here's the thing. You don't even have to be a Boyertown friend to enjoy him. He is one of my oldest and dearest friends. He's hilarious. Actually, not unlike you, Tony, he spent a lot of his life playing in bands and stuff. So he's just a fun guy. He will be my first guest on January 20th. I'll make it graphic. I'll put it out there. Gary Has Friends. It's kind of like this. It's a scaled down version. There's no extra guest. It'll be just me and one other person. I'll ask them questions. I don't know. I mean, mostly the way things are with me, if you know me, it's within 10 minutes, I'm going to be ragging on him. Nice hat. Hey, nice glasses. What, coming from the shooting range? For example, White Claw. Do you enjoy a White Claw with a dick in your butt? Whatever, just fun friend stuff like that, Tony.
All of these sound eerily familiar.
What? That's so weird. Alpaca porn, bro. Get with it. How dare I? Of course. Sean, you suck. A few nights we were drunk and things happened. What happened? Happy New Year. Anyway, everyone, do you have resolutions for 20? Hey, Tracy, you're not running a fucking show here. That's coming, okay? All right? I didn't see Tracy Bernard, producer, on the fucking show, okay? I'm teasing. That's true. You people feel free to talk amongst yourselves, too. I need porn. I am single. Yes, Courtney, which is funny, because Courtney is, and you can see by her little profile picture, Courtney is a lovely gal. She is I don't want to get old time here. She's what you call a catch. Okay. But she is also, and admittedly, I'm not talking to square, she is chronically single. Is that a good way to say it, Courtney? You are chronically single. Because, hold on, hear this out. Courtney's got something called standards. She's got standards. So, and here's the thing. And all due respect, we're at a certain age too, where it gets a little harder. There's maybe less people, there's less items on the buffet when you hit a certain age, because it's already been. Why am I always speaking in these weird metaphors? That's so weird. So yes, exactly. Let me clear this out. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna clear that out. One sec. I'm making a little. Oops. Let me do this. Reload that. Okay, yeah, Courtney, I don't know if it's going to show up. Oh, fucking yes. And she puts this buffet sucks. Yeah, I hear you. Get rid of that one. God, Tony pouring a fucking White Claw there. There it is. What number is that? What are you on?
That'd be number 4.
There it is. Number 4. Fucking yes. And this buffet sucks. What is the? I've never had one, a White Claw, because I like girls. What happened? I got like 9 more of these, dude. So what? What is the ABV on those? Are they like a Zima equivalent kind of drink or?
They're 5%.
Oh, that's like a beer. That's good. That'll do the job. Speaking of which, everybody, what are you drinking tonight? What are you having? Let me know in the chat what you're drinking. I myself am not drinking. It's coming up in a few weeks. It'll be 2 years since I'm on a little break, a little hiatus. I don't know if I'm done. Shove your applause up your ass, Tony. All right. I'm on a little break. I don't know why. I wouldn't say I'm an alcoholic. Maybe alcoholic adjacent. I wouldn't drink all the time, but when I did, I'm what you call a binge drinker. So I would, and I'm not kidding, 14, 15, 16 beers on a shot. That ain't good. And hungover, whoo, doesn't get easier when you get older. So I decided, you know what? A new year, a new me. I'm kidding. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Courtney wants to know, Tony, what flavor? I don't think she means your wang dang doodle, right?
My go-to flavor is mango, but I've moved on to pineapple right now.
There it is. Oh, your go-to is usually what?
Mango.
Mango, but you're having pineapple.
I'm having pineapple.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. That does sound awesome.
New year, new me.
New year, new you. That does sound awesome. Pineapple, mango, doodle like pina coladas. By the way. Yeah. Tony just put that backlight on maybe 2 minutes before we went live. It is awesome. Yeah, that's a solid addition to the thing.
It really creates a nice mood and ambiance.
Yes,
if I do say so myself.
It's very Prince-like.
Yeah.
Right? For the purple thing, right?
We were just talking about Prince actually, my sister and I before she went out.
In what way?
And how much of a prick he was.
In what way? No, for real? Prince was a prick? I thought he was a pretty private guy, or I don't know.
Oh no, he's a real assuch. Great, fantastic musician.
Incredible. Never enough respect for his guitar playing.
Yeah, but such a total prick.
In what way? Give me an example, or is it just man? Do you have any big story, or is it just something you've always heard? Because you ran in some circles. Maybe were you? Have you bumped elbows with people that maybe encountered him or something?
No, my sister told me a story that she saw on the interwebs about how he was interested in a girl that was too young for him. So he adopted her, got her pregnant. She lost the baby, and then he just dumped her.
Hold on. Prince? Yeah. Are you sure? Because that sounds like, I swear I've heard that story, but it wasn't Prince. Ted Nugent, or I don't know. We're gonna get sued. We're slandering people. I don't. Oh no. I guess.
I can't tell if you're being facetious right now because there's been so much stuff in the media. The fact that Prince is actually he's a pretty big asshole.
100%. I am not kidding. I honestly, I was surprised. I thought he was relatively clean. I thought he avoided and he fucking wound up dying of drugs. He didn't seem like some people go, Jesus Christ, do you spend a day without a fucking something up your nose or a needle at your arm? I don't know. I thought he was relatively. And by the way, not being smart at all, I didn't know that was.
I didn't say anything about drug use. I'm just saying.
No, you did. I'm just saying. But being a prick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm drinking water. Fucking old. I'm with you, Gary. When I got out drinking, when I got out, I drink too much because my friends get me going. Kim Fry. She's talking about Kim Welch. I agree. Tell me I'm fucking not talking about Kim Welch, of course. Other than that, I am lame. Sean, 14, 15 beers. Ain't that bad. I do that by dinner. Banging down a few Guinness tonight, and those bong is always smoking. Sean, my man Sean, is what I would like to call a professional pot smoker. Like, that friend, you're hanging out with him, and he's not smoking, not physically doing it. And you turn around to do something, and he's already one hand packing a bowl, flicking the fucking lighter, de-seeding it while he's doing it. Seriously, that guy? That's fucking Sean right there. Sean is that guy. He loves it. And you know what? He used to get some great fucking smoke. I'll say that. Back in the day. There you go. So, no. Oh, Courtney, no, Prince. I know. I love him. I agree. I'm not, Tony, I was not being facetious. I never heard any of the, I didn't think you really heard a whole lot about Prince. I don't know whatever that means. Like, you don't hear oh my God, Tom Hanks is a smackhead. Like, you don't hear that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Some people you just don't hear about. You go, oh, really? You know? I mean, you know.
That's probably mostly because Tom Hanks isn't a smackhead.
Oh, so you wouldn't hear if they weren't.
Yeah.
You are more than just a hat. I'll tell you that right now, fucking now. Yeah, there you go. Courtney, I was trying to protect the names, LOL, about the friend. Yeah, Kim. Sean, I only drink from 12:25 to 1:1. Wait a minute. Around the 1:1 to... You mean from 1:1 to 12? I don't fucking know. I don't believe that. I'm not buying that.
I think he means Christmas to New Year's.
I understand what he means, but I only drink from... Come on. You only drink from... Is that true, Sean? You only drink from Christmas to New Year? But like the following... I don't know. There's a punchline or something coming here for my sneaky Irish friend here.
I'm going to find it.
I'm going to find it.
It's in there somewhere, and I'm going to find it.
You know what I'm going to do? I will find it. Okay, so a couple of things. Gary has friends. Look for that January 20th. Also, all right, the backroom show. We actually, I got a little organized. I made myself a little bit of a schedule. I don't have a graphic for it, but starting January 10th, keep looking for a few years. Oh, this is being, the chat's loading a little slow again. It won't load for a while, and then it'll load a bunch. All right, I see your comments. There you go. He may be Tony. I guess talk about Prince. Sean, yeah, I quit drinking a few years ago. I only drink for the holidays for real. Well, there you go. You know what? Good for you. You pussy quitter. Let me tell you something, McGahee. You're a goddamn pussy quitter, all right? Remember Sully? Sully wasn't no quitter, all right? When they found him dead, his head was clutched to... Oh, okay. I see the problem there. Yeah. Now, hey, good. You know what? Good on you, Sean. Good on you. And I only have sex when someone will let me. So, looking at you, Tony. I don't know what that means. So, upcoming schedule for the year, starting for this show, the backroom show, starting January. By the way, how far are we? Oh my God, we're 45 minutes in. Oh, we have so much to go. Now we have some stuff coming up for you. Starting January 10th. We are going to talk about, and you know, this show, if you're a regular viewer or just seeing this now, you kind of get the tone that it's definitely not too serious. You know, it's comedy bent. We have fun. We hang out. We talk about whatever. We goof on shit. But the whole point, I'll explain it again. The back room comes from my time growing up in Boyertown. When I became of age, there was a bar called Izzy's. And we used to sit in the back room of said bar at tables and stuff and crack wise and make jokes and just goof on people and bother the women going by to the bathroom because the bathroom's right there. So the idea is this: conversation, sitting around, busting balls, having fun. But sometimes, Tony, you got to talk about life and serious stuff, but some humor, but still, you know, with it. So on January 10th, we're going to start off the year talking about addiction, which actually, with the whole New Year, New Me thing, resolutions, it seemed kind of fitting. So we're going to have a friend of mine, Nicole Lovelace. She is she works with addicts at hospitals and things. She's like a counselor. And our mutual friend, Mr. Larry Feccio, will be on to talk about, he's very open. So I'm not, whatever. He's been clean, working the program for about 25 years now. So he's going to come on and talk about his personal journey. And then January 24th, a different angle. There's if you've been with this show for a while, go back to the audio days. We used to produce a show called Day Drinking Saved My Life, hosted by Matt Deterior. Well, Matt Deterior and a partner of his, Michael Colby, have created this. It's been around for a few years, a few versions of it, a scripted comedy podcast called Jack Billings Presents. This version is called Jack Billings Presents a Haunted Apartment Complex. There was a prior version. So we're going to have them on, just talk about, what it takes to write and record a scripted podcast, which is much more different than just this kind of live thing like this. They were nice enough a few months ago to ask me to come on and do a voice character on the show. And it was fun. And they're fun guys. So that's the 24th. And then after that, February 7th, a friend of mine, Trish Ortlip, she is an orthopedic nurse. Skeletal stuff or whatever. I'm not sure. I'm a fucking chubby jerk off who does shows in his basement. I don't know what that means. I just know the word. But she, in I believe April, will be taking a medical mission trip to Honduras. Something she's always wanted to do. So she's going to go and they're going to help people that need some work surgeries and some things done. And she's going to be volunteering to that. And we're going to talk about that because I think that's awesome. The world needs more good like that. People getting off the couch and helping, even if it's, I don't know. She's putting her money where her mouth is. In fact, there is a GoFundMe, and we can. I'll share that later. I don't think I access it tonight, but to help just cover some costs of the trip. But she'll be on to talk about that. That should be fun. And this is tentative. This would be the 21st after that. I'm still waiting for confirmation, but a woman I know, she works. She's from Exeter. She was a teacher. She now lives out in Utah, and she works with an animal rescue. So dogs and cats and things. I don't know if they do all kinds of creatures, but she posts a lot of stuff, and it's interesting how she uprooted her life and moved. I don't know if that's thousands, but 1,500, I don't know, miles away, whatever. And there's one thing I love to talk about more than anything else. It is dogs. So I love dogs. So we'll be talking about dogs, Tony.
Dogs? You like dogs?
You like dogs. So again, you can catch all that if you go to YouTube and subscribe to the Backroom Network, all one word. And I'm thinking about maybe in the future simulcasting on here too. So, if you don't have Facebook, you can catch it here, and we'll see. Sean, but I don't drink no fucking White Claws, yo. You guys are going to have to throw down. Fucking Sean and Tony will be throwing the fuck down.
Hey, man, I'm on here for 3 hours. If I'm drinking straight whiskey, I'm not going to make it.
You know what? Point fucking Tony. That's a good point. You got to do something a little lighter, sip it. Of course, I'm teasing you. That's, it's booze. You know what? I'm sorry. You know what? Here's the thing. At least, I'm going to, this is for me. I'm yelling at myself now. At least, asshole Gary, Tony can enjoy a fucking drink. All right, and not have to go to the fucking. I never went to the hospital, but all right. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's got self-control that he wants to sit back, enjoy a few refreshing beverages, get a little New Year's Eve buzz, just because you can't fucking stop drinking because you're a fucking booze bag, you fucking fat bearded asshole. Oh, I'm sorry, but make fun of Tony. Tony's the one that should be made fun of, right? Yeah, not you, Tony. Tony should be the one. Fuck you, you ass. You know what? Fuck you, Gary. Fuck you. There you go. I apologize, Tony. You're right. What are you going to do? Sit there and slam fucking whiskey all night? No. So, Sean, shut your face. Shut your stupid Irish mug. No, I'm just kidding. So that's that. Tony, it's 2023. It's 2023. The future.
No, it's not.
It's the what? Just busting on it, Tony. And Denise, I'm drinking wine from a box. No judgment here. No judgment here. And you know what? She is. I have to crack the thing open.
I enjoy wine from a box as well.
There you go.
That's also good. Yeah.
Is that code for something like drinking wine out of a woman's? Downstairs.
Well, you don't know what that.
You've done that. You're right. I did say 2023. Not yet. It's almost 2023. The future, Tony. The future is now. You know what? I bet you do a good old-timey announcer guy. Do you?
Of course I do. Old-timey announcer like this?
Yeah, old-timey. Yeah. It's the future.
Of course. It's the future next year. We're all going to have a great time, aren't we? Can't get ready to drink your Ovaltine.
In the future, men will openly drink women's drinks. In the future.
In the future, all beverages are asexual.
Hey, beverages are asexual. No more manly or lady drinks here. Yeah, okay, Courtney. No, it's not. It's 2022. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Okay, fucking almanac here. Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, I didn't say what time zone, did I?
That's a good point.
You know what? Let's be honest. The one I'm in, Eastern time. It's not.
I was just discussing that earlier. The fact that like normally, like if there's something going on that's being broadcast, like you can watch it in different time zones. But like the fact that New Year's Eve happens at midnight, no matter where you are. So like, yeah, my friends in California will be dropping the ball here at midnight, and they still have 3 hours to go. And so we're 3 hours into the new year.
Right.
Does that mean that, the fact that we are technically in the future, is there some type of like a weird loophole there? You know what I mean? Like
you commit a crime, but no, I don't think that. No. Do any lawyers watching? Any lawyers? Holy shit! Explain, Tony. What? I'm intrigued now. You have piqued my curiosity. I know what you mean, because I always go, "Hey, don't tell them what's going to happen." All right, it's the future. We didn't want to spoil it for you, California, but shit gets weird.
What if something like can only happen in the next year, and people on the East Coast are able to do that 3 hours before the people on the West Coast are able to do that?
Like you can only sign up for free hats.
Yeah.
Once at the stroke of midnight, 2020, and there's a limited amount. So all of us, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area, New York, all up and down New England,
right?
We're like grabbing them hats. And meanwhile, San Jose, California, go, we can't get no fucking hats.
Yeah.
That's fucking genius, Tony. You're right. We have 2.5 hours. We have 2 hours to go. You're right. Legal loophole? Can someone do me a favor? Someone in the chat, go to LegalZoom, get a lawyer on the horn, and ask that question. No, box from a wine is not from a pussy. All right, fair enough. Thank you, Courtney. By the way, I'm not going to lie to you. That's how Courtney's great, because Courtney's like, yeah, I'll write the word pussy. Some women might not write the word pussy in reference to that. Courtney's like, yeah, I'm fucking saying pussy. And
Go ahead, Denise. Write the word pussy. I dare you.
She won't do it. She won't.
Go ahead, do it.
No, you know why?
Well, she finishes enough of that box, she will.
That's the future. Yes, no, box from a wine is not from a pussy. Fair enough, Courtney. Was it the word box? Some women don't like that. What is a woman's drink? Michelle Bamer checking in. There she is. But speaking of people that rescue dogs, Michelle Bamer is very much involved. More wine or F the wine and hit the whiskey, guys. See, easy for you to say, Michelle, because you don't have to entertain the masses. Tony and I here, we're holding down the fort here. We can't be getting all, hey, we're in hour 2. Now, let me make for fun, right? I don't know. So, yeah, Michelle Bamer, let me tell you something about Michelle Bamer. Their family, the family she's married into, they're awesome. I love them dearly. They like 2 things. They like dogs. Michelle's a hardcore dog fosterer and rescuer. And number 2, they fucking love to drink. And I mean all of them. They love to party. None of them go to their deathbeds going, I wish I'd gone out more. Nope, doesn't happen. They fucking live their lives to the fullest.
That's my cousin Brad. My cousin Brad loves to rescue dogs, and he also loves to drink a lot too. And maybe that's just like something that's tied together with people that,
Like you oh. Yeah.
Do you like dogs? Are you an alcoholic?
You know what? That's why I had to quit drinking, because I love dogs. And I was, fair enough. Sean, I fucking love wine in a box. Best part is right on the box next to where it says 1 gallon or whatever the size. It says, please drink responsibly. Yo, if I was fucking drinking responsibly, I wouldn't be drinking a gallon fucking wine from a box. You know what? Man speaks the truth. Man speaks the fucking truth.
That's a boxed wine is a festival trick for basic white women.
Basic bitches.
You take the wine out of the box, and you take about half of it out. So you have about a half a gallon of wine, and then you can just stash that in on your person or in a purse or whatever, and then just hit that at the event
at the music festival that you want to do, and you snuck a goddamn Grateful Dead show satchel across your body, like a bandolero of fucking wine. Genius.
Like a camel pack of wine. You can have a little straw coming off of it that just feeds into your mouth.
Have you ever
while you're at your EDM festival?
And you have to tell the security, no, this is medicinal wine. This is a medical issue. Hey. Don't bully. This is a medical issue. I need this to live. Now get out of my way, you.
You don't go into the festival with the straw in your mouth.
Oh, you don't go.
Yeah. Oh. I know it's been a while since you've been to an EDM
festival. Wait a minute. A while. Let me check. It was December nevereth. Yes.
December nevereth.
No, see, if you anybody can walk in without the straw in their fucking mouth. All right. You want me to really respect you.
That's the real challenge.
That's the real. Anybody can hide this stuff. I want to spam. I want that. And I want to see you drinking it while you're walking up to security. Because otherwise, fuck that. All right, let's get a few more chats in here. Oh, Courtney, good fucking point. But Europe gets the hats before us. God damn it. She's right. Well, maybe these are only American hats.
Where's the cutoff then? I know this is probably a very simple mathematical equation, but where's the cutoff then? So, where does the day loop over?
I know that Greenwich time thing in England is but I don't think that's where the day starts. You know what? God damn it. Someone look that up. Where does the day on the planet start? When did January 1st? I think that Australia Pacific area, I think.
Yeah, where
does the day start on the planet?
Where does New Year's Eve happen?
Oh, you want to try that one again?
Where does New Year's Eve happen first?
New Year's Day happen first? Whatever. Same fucking thing. Whatever. New Year's Day, where does the day change first on the planet?
Yes.
Good question. Someone get on your fucking smartphones, your computers, your tablets. Hell, ask your kids. I don't know. That's Bruce Almighty, right? Looks like, yeah. Mm-hmm. So good point, Courtney. Denise, hold on. Twat, she says. That's her word. Yeah, when Denise gets mad, if she sees I don't know, an asshole woman driver, she's like, yeah,
that's
gotta go.
Close but no cigar, Denise. Close but no cigar.
No cigar. Denise will fire out a good fucking twat for you. Get the fuck over, you fucking twat. You know what? I know who you remind me of. Hunter S. Thompson. There it is. It was bugging me.
We gotta get out of here. This is backcountry.
This is backcountry. Get real close to the camera, will you?
It's backcountry.
Backcountry. That's it. Hunter S. Thompson. Oh my God, that's it. Oh, I gotta bring that up on a computer. All right, we'll get to that. So here you go. So Diesel Fire will twat. Michelle Bamer. I entertain. Whiskey helps. Love. Yes and yes about the dogs in the tree. They fucking party. Those fucking, I call them, it's two, but they're all the same family, but there's the Bamers and the Heffelfingers, so I call them the Bayfingers. And they just, dude, they
Heffelfingers?
Heffelfinger.
Heffelfinger. I've never heard that name before.
He's married into the family, whatever. Awesome, great guy. They're all freaking awesome. I was just watching
the credits for a Marvel thing, and this one woman who's a producer, her name was Leanne Stonebreaker.
Stonebreaker?
That's an awesome Stonebreaker,
dude. How can that not be a porn name?
I know.
What are some good porn names? Here you go. Get in the chat. Tell me some good porn names. And not make some up. Be funny. You're drinking a little bit. But those the Bowfingers, they party. But here's the thing. They get shit done too. They're all teachers. I met them through their grandfather now. God rest his soul.
Let me stop you right there.
Please.
Please. The biggest partiers I've ever met in my entire life are teachers.
That's true.
Because you only work how many months out of the year, and then you have all that time off.
Shots fired.
No, I'm serious. All of the girls that used to come see us play that were always in the front row and drinking their faces off were teachers.
You know what?
Sorry, Kim and Carrie Schuschler, if you're watching.
What are the odds? They didn't be friends of mine. That's true. I do know some teachers. And you know what? You're fucking right. They do fucking party. All right.
Yeah.
Stick a straw in a bag and go. Fair enough, Courtney. I'm learning so much, Denise says. Chicks have wine balloons for their bras. I know a few who fit their booze titties with Fireball. God damn. Imagine getting a leak on your nipple. What's going on? What's the matter? What's the matter, Courtney?
I saw a meme the other day. It was this girl was sniffing a candle and said to her friend, she goes, "Oh my God, this smells just like Fireball." And she goes, "I'm going to use your wife's name." She goes, "Well, Denise, for non-alcoholics, we call that cinnamon."
We call that cinnamon. I've seen that. Well, Denise, non-alcoholics, we call that flavor cinnamon. Yeah, that's pretty fucking great. That would be like a Bamer thing. Like, man, it smells just like Fireball. Oh, I got a text. Is someone looking to Skype in? Oh, I thought you were live tonight. Oh, hold on. My friend, I am on Facebook.
Gary, are you texting right now?
In the middle of the show. A show regular. I had to. Oh, hold on. The lovely Denise. Yes. So, yeah, imagine, the Fireball leak on your titty. That can't feel good. Denise, the Pacific nation of, I'm not even going to try to say that. Kiribati. Is that an I?
So, Denise, that's where the day turns over?
Yeah, yes. And then Sean backs it up, too. Of course, he's a little rougher with the spelling because, he's a product of Massachusetts public schools, so,
The Pacific nation of Kiribati was the first to welcome the new year.
Could someone, actually, I have a computer here. I can look it up. Followed by New Zealand an hour later. Holy shit, Sean. I didn't ask for your TED Talk. Holy shit. I wanted one simple fucking answer. This guy's like, back in 1747, maritime law states something. I don't give a shit. Jesus Christ, just give me one answer. I kid. I love Sean. I haven't talked to him for a while. So, Michelle, Stonebreaker, a.k.a. Ballbuster, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Michelle, I love you. It's appropriate that you put that up.
Oh.
Just say shots fired. Just say, no, Michelle fucking rules. Denise, she loved your what you said, Sean. Booze titties. Tony, I think you're with me. I have never booed titties in my life. I'm like, yay, titties. Yay! Anytime there's titties around, yay!
Not boo titties, booze titties.
I should learn to read.
Yeah.
Oh, literal Tony. Michelle, be back soon. I have to go do top of the hour shots. And you know what? Here's the great thing.
Top of the hour shots, huh?
Not kidding. She's not kidding a little bit. These people, I don't know how they do it. And here's the thing, though, because I'll go to the shore, they party, and I'm not telling, these people are, and they're hardy. They're like Vikings. They drink like Vikings.
Well, let me ask you a question. So, I know you're not drinking right now, but what's some of your favorite drinking games?
Well, Asshole was always kind of fun. The card game.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Here's one. It's called Get Another Beer. I know all of that. I was really good at that game. Grab another 6-pack on the way home when you've already had.
Were you a big beer ponger? I know I keep freezing. Were you a big beer ponger?
I have played. It came out I was a little old for that. It maybe was a thing when I was late 30s, maybe early 40s.
Do you ever do the drinking games where you watch something and every time someone says a certain word or listen to a song?
I know of all of those, and honestly, there came a point where it was just no. Sitting at a bar. That's it. Out at a bar with creating friends. Fine. Yeah. This one. I want to say yes, but not really. No.
That's fine. This is one of my all-time favorites. You take a fake mustache.
Oh boy.
And then you pin it on a television set at where you would think a face would be
sure, like a two-shot, like Frasier talking to his.
You put it on a spot on the TV where most people's faces would be, and then all you do is you watch whatever you want to watch, right. And as soon as it lands right, am I frozen?
You're fine. We can still hear you. It's okay.
As soon as it lands right where it's supposed to land, right. You drink, and that's amazing because there's moments where it's like here's the mustache and it's so close and everyone's like, whoa,
doesn't count. I know what you mean. They'll be like the two-shot. Well, well, Frasier. I don't know, Niles. And you put it just there. Remember, I think it was in The Office that Carell was talking. They were having a meeting, and they were watching the DVD player. It was the screensaver,
Yeah.
and they're going for and you go for the quarter.
Yeah.
Going for the quarter.
Yeah.
Cheers,
awesome.
Michelle. There you go. Courtney's sitting somewhere. Exactly. Have fun. Drink up tonight. Here's the thing.
Cheers.
Cheers. There you go. Here, I'm drinking fucking water out of my incredibly masculine and manly pink plastic container. My Greek male lover got me this, so.
Oh, great.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made it weird. I shouldn't have mentioned he's Greek. It doesn't matter. What happened? So, all right, here. You got time to fill. Fuck you, you fucking fuck, for fuck's sake. Trying to fucking help you fucking dink.
All right. You can really tell he's from Massachusetts.
You know why? How he's using commas. That's it. That's a dead giveaway. His use of commas is a dead giveaway. Oh, clearly from Massachusetts. I'd fucking love Sean. Seriously. There's just some people you meet in your lifetime and you go, yeah.
Is he from Boston?
No, I think, Sean, you're born and bred Cape Cod, baby, right? Which is right near.
Cape Cod.
It's kind of like being from, well, even closer. I wouldn't say it's like here to Philly. Like, culturally, it's even a little closer. Like maybe some of those Montgomery suburbs and kind of things.
I got you.
Sean, LOL. Jenga. Oh, come on, Denise. Jenga. Drinking game. Of course. Drinking Jenga.
Never did that.
Oh, okay. Mr. Mustache on the TV. But no, I've never heard of a game that they sell on TV. That's weird to me.
I just never played drinking Jenga. Like, I don't know.
Fair enough.
I mean, you could probably just turn any game into a regular game into a drinking game, I guess.
Drinking shoots and ladders.
Drinking dominoes. Hey, let's play drinking dominoes.
Call it shoots and ladders, but call it shots and ladders.
Shots and ladders, yeah. I think that is a real thing.
Yeah, really. You drink shots, but then you have to each go up a rung every time.
Drunk Monopoly.
Drunk Monopoly. You know, dude.
Every time you pass go, you got to drink.
You change some of the properties to like titty bars and stuff. And you go,
yeah.
You tipped Tiffany $300 you didn't really have.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. Drink Monopoly.
Yeah.
Hey, Barb checking in. Hey, Happy New Year. Hi, Barb. Oh, Barb. Well, that's her married name, but Barb is, her maiden name is Wyman, so she was my long-time homeroom mate. Now, we go back to like BES and stuff. Barb's awesome. And Barb, let me tell you something about Barb. Barb loves her Phillies. She does. She is a lot of women, honestly, they kind of fake the sports thing. You go, yay, team. And you go, Barb, not Barb. No. Barb knows her Phillies, so soon, spring training, Barb's coming up. Oh, there you go. Courtney checking in. Barb! Exactly. Everybody loves Barb. Everybody loves Barb. Barb back. Court! So listen, if you two... Okay, listen. It's New Year's Eve. All right? Let's hold on. I'm going to play a little sound thing for it. Let's time to break it down.
Now it's time for a breakdown.
There you go. That was a little quiet. Did you hear that?
Now it's time for a breakdown.
Now it's time for a breakdown. I'm going to break this down. Courtney and Barb. All right? If you two aren't kissing by the end of this live stream... I don't even think they're anywhere near each other physically, but somehow work this shit the fuck out. All right. If you two aren't kissing, I don't know. Consider our friendship temporarily on hold. I don't know. Oh, Sean. Yeah. Oh boy, this fucking mouse. Yeah, born in Boston. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
So he was born in Boston. Sean is like, all those, The Town and all those, basically Ben Affleck, any movie he makes where he puts on that. Yeah, no. Sean laughs at those guys. He goes, come on.
Yeah.
Because Sean knows like real Eastern Massachusetts, like the places to go, things to do. Sean also is a chef. Sean has worked, I don't know, help me out, Sean, 35, 40 fucking years, I don't know, in, food service. And he's, and like all that, like Anthony Bourdain, like that's his fucking life pretty much, I think, right?
Sean, I used to play at Ned Devine's and the Hop, at the Hop. And Yeah, I love Boston, man. There's some really nice restaurants there. I went to what's that popular oyster bar? It might just literally be called the Oyster Bar. It's like, and they had the seat where Leonardo DiCaprio used to sit or whatever, and like they had it like a plaque on the seat.
Oh, really? They actually?
Yeah, when you go in, like, yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio used to sit here. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Here's what they don't tell you: not that one, not that one. There's another guy. He's a local real estate agent.
Another guy whose just name happens to be Leonardo DiCaprio.
He sells real estate in the area. Nice guy. Yeah. Nice guy. Courtney, fuck that. Monopoly is too long to begin with. You know what? That's a fair fucking point. Let's just get right.
Yeah.
You know what Courtney's problem is?
You should drink while you play it because it's just so long.
Ah, that's what yeah. The problem is that Courtney says she keeps winding up in jail. I don't know.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Makes sense. Barb, there you go. Yes, I do. Love them. Soon, spring training. Michelle, women fake more than sports.
Oh, man.
She's talking about orgasms. Oh, this show got naughty, Tony. Woo!
Speaking of naughty, when are you going to show that dark
yes.
joke?
All right, let's go one more time. Let's clear the chat here. Oh, boy, Barb says, Happy New Year, cuz love you. Oh, my cousin Becky checking in. Oh, Happy New Year to you, Becky. My Becky, my cousin Becky. She is awesome.
So is her last name Fouts? Is the P silent? Or
yes,
is it
yes. It's not Pfouts, it's Fouts. That's it, yeah.
That's
yeah. Okay. There you go, Sean. 43 fucking years doing it, yeah.
Wow.
43 fucking years. Sean's really old. No, I'm kidding. Seriously, wait. He's probably not even, he's probably like fucking, what are you, Sean, like 58? He's not even, I don't know. Yeah. Seriously.
He's been cooking longer than I've been alive.
Longer than you've been alive. Yeah. You're right. You're not quite 40 yet, right? I
turned 40 this past February. I'll be 41 this February.
Jesus Christ. I've known Tony since he was in high school.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I always forget how, like, I wasn't that old. I was thinking like, Tony was in school and I was, growing up, whatever. I'm like, I was like 26. Big fucking,
By the way, I was telling my mom the other day that I was doing this podcast with you. And I was like, do you remember Gary Williams? And I was like, Gary Williams. And I started to like explain it more. Uh-huh. And she was like, she just like did this like nod. She just did this nod. Yeah.
Quick story, backstory on that is I met Tony, my then roommate, and then Denise, who I was kind of hanging out with at the time. We were sort of seeing each other, but she was involved and Tony involved. And my roommate was directing a production of Hair up here in Reading. So, casts get really close and you do fun stuff together. And they did like these funny fake awards at the end of the show. So they had me like MC it because, I wasn't associated with the show and I just was funny and I wrote some jokes. And there have been some shenanigans. The cast hanging out. But casts hang out too. Like if there's a big cast, they get into trouble. They drink and they do weird, funny stuff. And Tony had written some stuff down. You had a journal. I'll spare you calling it a diary. It was a journal about some things they had done. Well, Tony was in high school. His mom found it, and she had a few words to say about things that were going on. So that kind of, and there's a little bit, it all blew over. That kind of.
Well, the best line is that when you were.
Well, I'll get to it.
Okay,
about saying it, yeah, right. Let's say, but you didn't really get in trouble. That wasn't too bad. So
no.
Yeah, so. It's a night of these fake awards for the cast. Everybody got a nice smile and like fun stuff, whatever. And I was doing a little bit of like, all right, these hermetically sealed answers. No one knows what these are ahead of time. They're only answers. The winners were only. What the hell they say? The only place these winners were written down was in Tony's journal, and no one's ever gonna fucking find that. Whatever.
No, you said all of the awards have been hermetically sealed in Tony's diary.
That's it.
That's what it was.
Hermetically sealed in Tony's diary, and turns out your mom was in the fucking there when I said it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tony's mom. Just kidding.
No, it's brilliant. It's
just kidding. Because see. Tony got busted.
It was one of these moments. It was one of these moments like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? Where you're just like, oh, Jesus Christ. You know what I mean?
You know what? I definitely knew that it would be a little cringy for you, but that's what you got. I mean, I was setting the standard for fucking with people at award shows all those 25 years ago.
You're meant to be a roaster for sure.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I bet you're a big Ricky Gervais fan.
I was gonna say like Ricky Gervais doing the. I don't care. You know, you all go back to your mansions. I don't care. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's back to this chat one more time, real quick, and then I'll show. There's some stuff we want to show you. Barb with the smoochy face. Oh, Sean answering your question. The Oyster House.
The Oyster House. Yeah.
I think that's what you said, right?
Well, I said the oyster, but yeah, the oyster.
There you go.
House.
Yeah, dude, you pretty much had it. That's a fun part of the city. There you go. Yeah, Boston also has like weird street lights and shit, right? Too. I remember being up around there, and like there's a red light and a green light, and they're both kind of facing you, but I don't know.
I don't know about that, but
you heard me.
I've never been a big city fan. Like I've never liked big like New York and Philly and stuff like that. But Boston being a really big city is really nice. It's also like they take a lot of pride in cleaning the city. It's like super clean everywhere you go. And then also on top of that, like, yes, just all of the bars and the restaurants.
I remember there being an area that was like a plaza. It was big, blocks long, where you couldn't take cars into. You would just walk.
That's Faneuil Hall.
There you go. That's pretty badass. All right, we're spending way too much time talking about Boston. Well, we have time to kill. All right, hey, Porky, Scott, check it in. Hi, Mr. Lynch. Hello, Mr. Moyer. Nice to see you here tonight. That's my buddy Porky. That's like one of my lifelong childhood friends right there. How you doing, Pork? What's up, brother? What's up? Holy shit. All right, I'm having fun tonight. There you go, Courtney. Hi, Porky. Here, there she is. There's Lana.
Oh, shit.
Good old
What's up,
Lana? Now, Lana, if you're still listening, you'll note that I remember my wife and I to this day still say it. If someone like the name Lana comes up, we always say, but not her. It's Lana because you said like banana. And I always say every time, like banana. And I'm just here to say, because I've known Lana. Actually, that's where we met Lana too in that production. Yeah. And I'm here to tell you, and I love and adore Lana. She's fun. There was a night out with her and me and Denise and a friend of hers that maybe I shouldn't talk about. It involved, some things. It doesn't matter. Nothing said. We didn't do anything. But anyway. And I'm here to tell you after all these years that it's Lana. I don't care what you say. I'm kidding. You're saying your name wrong. No, I'm kidding. So, Lana, good to see you. Oh. There he goes. Sean. I'm 58. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, I knew you were much older than me. Love you guys. Oh.
Love you too, Lana.
Lana Banana. Hell yeah. Lana's, and again, it's New Year's Eve. We can get a little adult here. Lana is lovely. She has Lana is a hairdresser, and she's got this beautiful curly hair. And I know some gorgeous women. I'm a lucky guy. I'm married to one, for crying out loud. So, it doesn't mean I can't like you if you're an uggo. Let's be clear about that. But I'm just happy. I'm just lucky enough that I happen to know some lovely women. There you go. Porky. Franny, where's Franny at? Franny Palumbo? Yep, hair. Ben Prowl. Oh, if you're a long-time listener to this show, back when it was audio only, you remember we had a really, really, probably one of my favorite episodes with my friend Ben Prowl, who is a farmer in Ole, Pennsylvania, checking in, saying hi, Gary. Ben, Happy New Year to you, brother. Happy New Year to you, to Jillian, to the family. Just the best. I could go on forever about fucking Ben. Ben is a college-educated farmer. You don't think, because, you think, oh, I don't know. People have this misconception about farmers, like with the straw in the mouth going, yep, corn's looking high, yep. No, Ben is insightful, sensitive, smart, and he loves what he does. And that's awesome. So Ben is absolutely someone that I'm going to gush. I fucking admire the hell out of Ben. So I'm glad we're friends. Good to see you here, Ben. Porky, Happy New Year, brother. Right back at you. Porky is he works for in corrections, if you know what I mean. The state correction system. So don't get out of line, Tony. Or it's gonna. No, he's not.
I'll do my best.
There you go. It's like a class reunion tonight. Love it. Oh, Gary, you bring us all together. Oh, there you go. Kind of like an online orgy. Yeah, you heard me. A streaming orgy, storgy?
Shorgy?
What would you call Georgie? Lana laughing. Oh, mass media. That's a little inside joke with me, Denise, and Lana about an ex-boyfriend of hers. It doesn't matter. You know. Yeah, exactly. Laugh. Hi, Courtney. There she is. There's Franny right here. Franny. Franny, I don't know if you heard the top of the show, but I'm going to be launching a new show also, in addition to the Backroom Show. And it's called Gary Has Friends. And I thought of you very early on. I want to have you and Jen on together. Her best friend, and we've all known each other since elementary school. They are the closest and longest best friends I've ever seen in my life. And they even live, like, they don't live around where we grew up, but they both live now one state next to each other, Florida and Georgia. I mean, did you try that, Franny? Was that an accident? Was that a coincidence? So anyway, I want to have you and Jen on. I know I was going to say one friend at a time, but I think of you two as like a night, like Siamese twins or something. So, and Franny was also we graduated together. We were co-class clowns. So, honk honk. So, Franny, good to see you here. Happy New Year. There you go. Oh, Missy McElroy. Hi Gary. Happy New Year. Did some great shows with her. The Smeggers days. Good to see you, kiddo. Mwah. Thank you. Happy New Year. Courtney saying hi to Franny. Ah, damn this mouse. My mouse is being goofy. Hi, Franny. And there you go. Talking to each other. Okay. All right. We are going to... there's a few more coming in. I love it. The chat is busy tonight. All right. We are going to... All right. There you go. This is the last round for left. There you go. Franny with the hearts. Right back at you, kid. Franny's the best. Oh, I love you, Franny. Oh, Rachel Pereira, Gary and Tony, how amazing. Happy New Year.
Hey, what's up, Rachel?
I know, right?
That's awesome.
Yes. Good to see you. Rachel's so talented, too. She's a performer, actress, singer, can sing like nobody's business. So, Thank you. Happy New Year to you, Rachel. Wow. Say hi to your mom, by the way. Lynn, right? Yeah, Lynn. Of course, I don't know her name. Lynn, say hi to Lynn for me.
Say hi to your mother for me.
Yeah. Hey, do your Wahlberg. Go ahead.
Hey, Rachel. I hope you're having a good New Year. Say hi to your mother for me. Okay?
There it is.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have Tony and not have impressions. And Franny Palumbo. Yes. Exactly. All right. So let me turn off the chat for right now. There is. Okay. I want to share something. We want to share something because this is a joint venture. I hope that. Oh, hold on. There you go. I'm not sure. What am I seeing there? I can't tell what it is, Missy. I can't tell what your little. Let me go to. Oh, are they little hearts?
No.
I can't check. Text me what that is. I think they're hearts.
I don't think they're
hearts. These things, I can't tell. I'm sure it has to do with love. Oh, it's love.
Probably something inappropriate.
Oh, your lips to God's ears, my friend. But just pisses me off that I can't see it then. Yeah. Well, text me. Oh, I got to put this back on. Anybody, you want to come on? Come on the show, by the way. And I mean, put that back. And I mean on the show. Haven't any takers here yet? You could be in that spot. Tony, point to it again. But act like you're talking to them. Wrong side. Other side.
Damn, I keep doing that.
The other side. I don't know how other people do it.
Oh my God, Lana Banana, it's so nice to see you. How have you been?
I'm good.
It's great to have you here in the show with us.
I'm good. That could be you. But you don't have to be Lana to,
Rachel Pereira.
Hey, Rachel Pereira.
Fantastic. I can't believe you're here right now.
Amazing. Your name sounds like pierogi. You're delicious. That could be you. So you got to have a Skype though. So set that up 2 seconds because the way we bring the show in, not Zoom. And it's like fucking Zoom. Don't give me no Zoom. Don't give me no Teams. It's got to be Skype. It really does
only take like 2 seconds because like Gary made me set up a Skype for this. And I was like, oh God, I got to set up a fucking Skype.
Oh no.
But it really only took me like 2 seconds.
So tough to put in an email address and a password.
Yeah. It's not hard.
It's really easy. Hey, you can do it on your phone. I don't care. Laptop preferred. Laptop preferred.
Accounts, so
what's that, sweetheart?
I said I really hate setting up new accounts.
Yes,
but it was pretty easy.
Pardon?
So yeah.
Listen, we're not doing a commercial for Skype, Tony. It's okay. You don't have to oversell it.
Okay.
I'm just not for nothing. Not for nothing. Hey, whoa. How'd you pull up that?
We're not sponsored by Skype.
God, your lips to God's ears. Actually, every time I show you, if you look up in the corner, I'm pointing like I can say it. If you look up in the corner, you see the little S. It's a watermark. I can't take it. So that's why I go to the jukebox. I cut it out. Tee. So yes. So text me your Skype name to that number, 610-698-5878. And that could be you over there. So do that. What are you waiting for? Let's be honest. If you're watching this, you ain't got a whole lot else going on. You know what I mean? Come on. So text me. Oh, hold on. Let me turn this text thing off. Turn that off. Oh, I fucked it up. Let me get rid of that. There you go. Get rid of that. Okay. Rachel, there you go. Laughing. Exactly. We're hilarious. A fox. Oh, okay. Linking. It's fox licking a heart. You know what? It's kind of dirty.
Okay.
Hold on. Tony?
I don't know what that means, but it sounds dirty.
Hold on. Tony De Niro. Tony De Niro. Tell me your thoughts on that.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you, Gary. I don't know too many foxes, but it sounds dirty. Sounds a little dirty to me.
You know what?
Okay.
I know what he foxes.
I'll break that fox's legs. Okay. I will break that fox's legs.
You thought that fox comes in here doing that again. Let me tell you something.
If that fucking fox tries to lick me, I'm gonna break that fox's legs. Okay.
I'm gonna break. You know what? I might not know any foxes, but I met a few cougars in my day. He's got that laugh. Like Robert De Niro, for as great an actor as he is the worst on-screen crier. Do you ever hear him cry? Yeah. It's like his acting talent stopped at crying.
Do you ever see was it A Boy's Life with Leonardo DiCaprio?
I know of it. I've never seen the whole thing.
That's one of the most interesting Bobby De Niro movies because one, he cries in that, and then also two, he tries to do this accent. I know I keep fucking freezing. He tries to do this. He tries to do this accent that is, I don't know how to describe it. It's he has this line where he's trying to talk to Leo, and he goes, you know, I know a thing or two about a thing or two. That's he's
probably trying to do Midwest.
He's trying to do like a Minnesota accent.
A Minnesota,
like
sure.
De Niro
doing
a Minnesota. He's like, I know a thing or two about a thing or two, okay?
Yeah.
That's so
the thing.
Fucking weird.
You can always find actors' limits. Like Tom Hanks, like there's certain roles he did. What's the one where he's stuck at the airport and he's like rushing things? It was terrible. Terminal.
You're
right.
Yeah.
There's always that one thing you go, maybe you should have turned that one down, whatever. But hey, Don, I tell you what, hey, if I'm watching Minnesota Vikings and that fucking fox gets in my way, there's going to be trouble. If I'm heading down by your lake and I see a fox.
Some people just shouldn't do accents.
No,
I'm talking
me.
About you. Yeah.
I've done a ton of theater, stuff. I've had whatever, and I hate accents. I fucking get someone who talks like that.
Why don't you and Bobby De Niro go get a room together, Gary? Okay.
There you go. Okay. Maybe later on I'll bust out my Barry Corbin impression. Google who Barry Corbin is. He's a guy you don't know his name, but you know who he is.
Oh,
he
this
was
is what
in
we talked
Northern
about
Exposure.
Last time, yeah.
He was in. He played Cam's father on Modern Family. He's a real Southern guy, anyway. But so
leave it to you your best impression is one of the most obscure people.
Dude, and also do Donald Pleasance. Donald Pleasance from Halloween. No one remembers it. He was in. Remember, he played the president in Escape from New York. I'm the Duke of New York. I'm the Duke of New York. Nobody fucking gets it. It's so self-indulgent, but it's fucking spot on though. It's spot on. All right. Oh, Courtney, gonna get off and snuggle my little. She's got a couple kids. Happy New Year to you all. Love you. I love you too,
Happy
Courtney.
New Year, Courtney.
Holy shit, Dan Harvey. Happy New Year, long time pal, Dan Harvey. My pal, the great Dan Harvey. Dan Harvey is my pal from high school. And everybody that comes on, I've been saying a little bit about him. Let me tell you something about Dan Harvey. Dan Harvey. Oh, first of all, number one, fantastic human being. No question. Dan Harvey, when we were in high school, Dan Harvey had a full fucking mustache. Not one of them little chintzy like things that kids grow. This man, he looked... he didn't look old, but he looked like a good 35 when he was 17. He had a full fucking your dad's mustache at fucking like 17 and stubble and all that. So, of course, maybe Dan was recruited to go into certain stores I'm going to get very mobby now. Maybe we sent Dan in to acquire certain refreshments that only are allowed to people of a certain age, if you know what I mean.
Was Dan like an early McLovin?
An early McLovin, except he looked. They wouldn't have questioned him, because he wasn't of age, so he didn't have an ID. Dan, back me up.
Yeah.
Am I telling stories at a school? That's how I remember it, because he had a full. I'm talking like porn star, like Burt Reynolds' fucking mustache, and he looked like an adult. And I'm like, you know, and he was.
I had a friend like that too.
Yeah, and you know, hairy. Dan's a hairy fella too.
We used to go to Hooters on Monday nights for wings.
Right.
When we were like 17 years old, something like that. And our buddy Jason always 5 o'clock shadow by 3 o'clock all the time. And we would sit there just getting wings, and they knew us. And Jason would always get served beer, and we would try to get beer, and they would card us, but they would never card him because he just had a full fucking beard. Yeah.
You were. I would think you'd hope like card him first. Maybe they'll go. They're good. And just
exactly. You think he'd be like, "Oh, do you think I hang out with a bunch of young kids or
right.
something?" Like, he would just sit there and sip his beer in front of us. Yeah.
He should have said, "I decided to. You know what? This is a happy occasion. I brought my sons out for their first beers. My sons are gonna have their beers. Yeah. Of course, me being a man of a certain age, and my very of age sons. He should have tried it."
Yeah, and he was younger than I was. Yeah, he was younger than I was. So, yeah.
It's funny. I was just in a text thread like yesterday into today with some friends, and we were talking about that very thing. There was a bar outside of Boyertown in Gilbertsville. It's what the hell is it called now? I don't know. But forever ago, it was the Auction Tavern, and they just didn't care. And there was these nights where I remember, like one of us became sort of self-aware one night. It was like a Wednesday. It was during the week, whatever. It's still slow, but we were like, oh my God, everybody here is us. It's with us, and we're all underage. Like the entire bar was like 19 or 20 because they just didn't fucking care. And then what we did. So we, of course, started taking, when you turn 21, you do hey, it's his birthday, let's line some shots up. So like 4 or 5 guys in, this is true. Porky, you're on here, you back this up. They would be like, wait a minute. You guys have been coming in here for a fucking year and a half. Why is he celebrating a fucking 21st? And they say, get out. Because we kind of like outed ourselves because we're young. We didn't give a shit. And we're like, all right, see you in a month and a half. See you in a month and a half when I turn 21, you know? And they just didn't care.
Yeah, I had a female friend who she went out when she was like 19 or something with her friends celebrating. She had a fake ID. Right. She was celebrating her 21st birthday, and you know, she partied it up and got to know the bartenders and all that stuff, blah blah blah. And then when she did turn 21, she came back and she celebrated, like a couple of years later, celebrated her birthday again, and all the bartenders were like, wait a minute.
Hold on. My spidey senses are tingling.
At that point, it's like, you know, it's like Double Jeopardy. Not Double Jeopardy. What's it called when you run out of time in court? Come on, help me out here.
Statute of limitations. Statute of limitations, yes.
Yeah,
hey, statute of limitations. Very tall, like the Statue of Liberty. Very big, very big. But and also another quick story in that vein. My friend Andy Singer, he's taller than me. He's got platinum blonde hair. He kind of looks like a cross between Brigitte Nielsen and Billy Idol. And he's a little bit older. I'm smaller, dark. We went to a local bar that was also kind of a little seedy, and he had a military ID, and I wasn't 21 yet. But he had a military ID and his license, so we had pre-gamed up at his house a little bit. And let's go down there. So I think, well, no, whatever. He's like, yeah. So we get a card us. He gives him his military ID, which is absolutely perfectly valid form of identification. I hand them his license with him right fucking next to me with the same fucking name on it, looking absolutely nothing like him. Guy just does what it is. He goes, what do you have? And like, and you know what? Looking back now, that shouldn't be.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be. But of course, at the time, we didn't care. But there you go. You done good, Gary. Moved back to me. It was good for you. You went from banging smoking hot heroin addicts upstairs. Hey, she wasn't an addict then. Playing AC-doocy in the basement, lighting farts, and pounding shots and beers in the living room, to being married and responsible. Fucking would have lost so much money if I bet against that ever happening. Sean might be indulging a little bit. I remember that girl, by the way, and she was, well, okay, whatever. She, hey, do weird shit to me, to my dick, and like punch it and act like it owes you money, So, and I honestly, I think she's not dead, but oh well, and I'm not kidding. I think that girl's passed away. She was, what do you get, dude? Cape Cod trash. You know what I mean? No offense, Sean. No offense.
Hey, it's getting a little dark here. Maybe we should.
All right. I'm working on it. All right. Good to spend some time together for New Year's Eve. Thank you guys. Cheers. Love you. LOL. Dan Harvey. Dan. Shh. Dan says, shh. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Shh. About the getting beer. Yeah. Again, talking about statute of limitations. I don't think they're coming after 50. Are you 52 now, Dan, right? True. There you go. Thank you, Porky. True. Dan backs it up. Absolutely true. Frank was the owner of the Auction Tavern. He was an older gentleman who wears suspenders. Like, hey, fellas, how are you? Bro, he looked like he should be selling lemonade off of a porch, a wraparound porch. Frank was mad, and we showed him the Halloween pictures on the wall, and he kicked us out for 2 weeks. There you go. Remember the? I think you mean the rat cellar, right, Dan? The rat cellar. Do I remember the rat cellar? Let me tell you something, Dan.
In State College?
No, there was one. There's one in Westchester too. It's a common name for a bar. There's one in Boyertown. Did I know it, Dan? I lived literally. You could literally throw a baseball with an average arm from the front of my house to the bar. So hell yeah, I know that place. It was the rowdy bar in town. They'd come out and, late at night, and then it turned into a titty bar. So in fact, thank you for bringing up the Rat Sculler, because I'll tell you a very quick story. Before I show a video I want to show, the Rat Sculler is responsible for the very first time I ever saw real boobs in the flesh, not on TV or something. It was a cellar bar. Very important to say. You had to go downstairs. It was in a cellar, Rat Sculler cellar.
I feel like you really can't call it that if you don't go downstairs.
There you go. Good fucking point. Good point. Point Tony. Hey, point Tony. Right? But I can't stop doing it here now. And so my dad, I think I was going to a drugstore, which is up and around the corner. And I think, honestly, I was going to get my dad cigarettes when you could send kids to buy cigarettes for your parents. And it was summer. I remember that because the door was open in the Rat Sculler. And that was all, walking by, kind of get a little peek there, you know what I mean? So I walked by, and timing from the gods, I walked by, and there was a woman walking right downstairs, walking around the room, with these beautiful, at the time I thought they're beautiful. They're probably down to her fucking, goddamn hips. But this woman, it was like slow motion, that the world slowed down. And there was 13, 14-year-old Gary, and seeing these wonderful boobs. And you know what, Tony? Changed my life.
I bet it did, Gary.
It changed because when I saw those boobs on that cocktail waitress at the Rat Sculler, I've spent the rest of my days trying to see that as often as I can, whenever I can. So that woman, whoever you are, you're either really old or dead. Thank you for sending me on my life's mission of seeing boobs. By the way, anybody in the chat, any women you want to show? Okay. Yes, exactly, Dan. Yes, exactly. There you go. All right. We're caught up on the chat. Now, my buddy Tony here sent me a video yesterday. All right. So this is New Year's Eve. This is us. If you know us, strap in. It's a little dark. It's a little cringy. It's gonna. Okay. It's gonna make you go, ooh. This is. I'll give you a quick little background on it. It is. Bob Saget is on Norm Macdonald's. He had a video podcast, and Bob Saget is telling him a story about, I think he was very young. I think it was the first time ever he was meeting, or at least encountering Dean Martin, the late great Dean Martin, who had just prior to this meeting had lost his son. Now, this is from an Instagram video, so it's in like portrait mode, so it's kind of weird looking. But okay, so this is Bob Saget on Norm Macdonald's show talking about the time that he met Dean Martin after Dean Martin had just lost his son. Okay, here we go.
I was 22, and I walked in there, and he had lost his son, and he was sitting there, and he was having a martini, and I just walked over, and I just kind of stood there. I didn't want to bother him, and he was just sitting there, and he looked up, and he was nice, and I just went,
I found your son.
Oh. Oh.
That's it. Bob Saget's been our guest.
Oh. Oh.
Norm's like sniffle laughed.
Oh. Jesus.
But you know what though? I mean, yeah, it's a dark joke, but it's Bob Saget and Norm Macdonald. I mean,
who were like best of friends, and his third party.
They both tell a lot of dark jokes. I mean,
yes, and his third party. It wasn't like Bob Saget was telling a story about how, like I think he lost his sister to a disease that he he did fundraising for the rest of his life. It wasn't like directly to him, but still. Oh, you know what? We're gonna watch it again. Jesus Christ, it's so because and here's the thing: the minute Bob Saget said that, Norm's brain was just like, all right, waiting for an opening where he can jump in and fucking say this.
Play it again.
All right, here we go.
I was 22, and I walked in there, and he had lost his son, and he was sitting there, and he was having a martini, and I just walked over, and I just kind of stood there. I didn't want to bother him, and he was just sitting there, and he looked up, and he was nice, and I just went,
I found your son.
Oh. Ooh.
That's it. Bob Saget's been our guest.
Dramatic music that's playing the whole time. And the record needle scratches. Right?
Dude, and Saget's fucking face is a perfect mixture of being absolutely appalled at what a tasteless thing Norm Macdonald has said, and respect/admiration as a comedian for his hilarious friend.
Do you ever? I'm not going to tell this entire joke because it's long, because it's Norm Macdonald joke, of course. But have you ever seen him tell the moth joke?
No, but Google it, everybody. Norm Macdonald moth joke.
I mean,
we will do it now.
What's that?
We will do it now. You want to do it now?
No, I'm not going to do the whole joke. But I'm going to explain the joke, and you can look it up for yourself and watch it. But Norm Macdonald's he's on Conan O'Brien, because Conan O'Brien was like one of the only talk show hosts that would let Norm Macdonald get away.
There's a lot of great Norm Macdonald Conan clips where he would tear into the other guests about things.
Yes,
hilarious.
Oh my God, they're so good.
Yes, when he gets Courtney Thorne-Smith about her show, movie she did with Carrot Top.
Courtney Thorne-Smith one. Yeah,
I bet it was called Board. Chairman of the board spelled Bored. Dude,
he was so fucking quick.
So quick, and didn't care.
So quick.
Didn't care.
No, but Conan's one of the only talk show hosts that would let him tell his it's really just really long jokes.
Yeah, it's true. Yes,
just would go on forever. So
and the guy says,
So he tells this joke. I'm not going to tell the whole joke, but he basically is like, there's this moth, right? There's this moth, and he.
By the way, your Norm's pretty solid there. It's like De Niro doing a Midwestern accent there.
He goes into this podiatrist office, right? And he starts saying, Doc, my life is in shambles. My wife, she won't touch me, and my kids, they won't talk to me, and I haven't had sex in like 3 years, Doc. It's terrible. And so he just keeps going and going and telling like this long sob story about everything that is going on with his life and how horrible his life is for like almost 5 minutes. And finally, the doctor goes, he's like, why'd you come see me? I'm a podiatrist. It sounds like you need a psychiatrist. And the moth says, because the light was on. Because he's a fucking moth.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. They were anti-jokes.
Conan just goes like this. Conan just goes like, Like,
that's what you call a groaner, dude. Do you ever see he? That's
because the light was on.
Because you're like
The light was on.
Because the best thing about that is when it hits you, you go, "Oh, that's a terrible payoff."
Oh,
And you
I know.
the joke is being robbed of fucking 5 minutes of your fucking time too. Did you ever see the roast? I forget who it was, but he had cards with him. I might know cards here. And he did the like a 50s joke book. All right, next up, Bruce Willis is here. He's a part Cardinal and part Blue Jay, and ladies and gentlemen, this man's for the birds. And just horrible, fucking goofy ass jokes like that. And he did this entire fucking set like that. The balls it fucking takes to know that you're gonna bomb for 5 fucking minutes and not give a shit.
So brilliant though.
Yes, Dan Harvey, check it in. Funniest joke, dude. Oh my fucking god. Oh, and here's the thing. I think, I'm not totally sure. I think that his son died in a plane crash too. So it's, it was kind of tragic. I mean, any death being young, but just raw. I found your son.
Ugh.
Eesh.
So good.
It's fucking terrible. All right. Yes. So I want to share that with you. I was telling Denise all day, I go, there's this fucking video I'm going to show. Tony shared it with me. You go, oof, it's fucking brutal. I don't know if you like dark humor.
Yeah, it's definitely dark, but I'm surprised that you're like, I don't know.
No, of course not. No, it wouldn't be like that.
Dark humor out there, like, I don't know, like.
What? Wait, hold on. So this guy is walking a kid into the woods, and this kid keeps crying, like, oh, I'm scared, it's dark. And the guy, shut up. I'm scared. The kid goes on for like 3 minutes about this, all right, walking into the woods. And the guy finally stops and says to the kid, how do you think I feel? I gotta walk out of here alone. See? There you go. There's the fucking joke.
There's I wish I could remember his name, because I like to give, comics credit for their jokes. He's an Italian guy. I think his name's actually Anthony something. And this is like one of my favorite jokes, and for 2 reasons. One, it's a funny joke, obviously, but 2, the guy, he has a really thick, like, New York Italian accent when he tells it. And I'm just gonna tell the joke, but I can't think of his name, like Anthony Carbone or something like that. Right. I don't know, like something. But he goes, so there's this kid, and he's sitting on a park bench, and he's eating a whole bunch of candy. And this old man walks up to him and says, hey, you shouldn't eat so much candy. It's not good for you. And the little kid says, oh, yeah? Well, my grandfather lived to be 168 years old. The guy says, Jesus Christ, what did he eat? Did he eat a lot of candy or something? And he goes, no. But he minded his own fucking business.
There you go. Yeah. He minded his own fucking business.
Something about the fact of just thinking about this little kid with the thick Italian accent. Going, no. But he minded his own fucking business. Yeah.
It's all shoulders. It's all shoulders and fingers, right?
Yeah. Shoulders and fingers.
Shoulders and fingers.
Hey, you want to go to the dance with me?
Hey, man.
You want to go to the dance with me?
Hey. You don't dance. All right. There's something else. Where are we at here? It is. Oh, there you go. We only have an hour and 10 minutes to go. Oh. We still have a few people in there. Still a few. We've lost a few. I get it. People have things to do. But we are going to soldier on. And this, of course, will be taped, so it's out there. I mean, I don't know. I'll probably wind up cutting it up, maybe some fun stuff, because, 3 hours, I'm not saying it was all gold. Yeah, you know what I mean, Tony? You know what he did? He minded his own fucking business, all right? All right, so I'm going to share something. If you've listened to this version, the new YouTube video version, you'll know I'm a little obsessed with this. It's what I call the Frank Thomas boner pill. We've all seen those commercials. Frank Thomas does the commercial for, it's one of them, and it says, man boosting formula. It's a testosterone supplement. There's 2 videos I'm going to show. I actually cut out, it's mostly like the part where, like, it's like bad acting at the guy. Hey, you're running to Frank Thomas. Hey, and it has an awkward conversation about a product that the commercials do. I got out the part where they go to the announcer. Most of it, and be like, and now act now, because that's not what this is about. It's about. I'm obsessed with the endings. Okay, so Frank Thomas is talking to a guy. Basically, the premise, there's some schlubby guy, and he's like, oh, hey, Frank. Hey, Frank Thomas, by the way, if you're not familiar with him, he is a Hall of Fame former baseball player, played for the White Sox, over 500 home runs. They call him the Big Hurt. He's a big dude. Great player. Love watching him play. But they got him doing commercials now, and he's selling this testosterone supplement. And, of course, in addition to helping you work out, man-boosting formula, if you know what I'm saying. Are you with me, Tony?
So you're talking about boners.
Talking about, that's why I call it the Frank Thomas boner pill. There you go. So now, of course, he has to mention this to the guy that he's having the not at all awkward commercial conversation to, and he brings this up. And and in front of his chick, you know what? Frank gets a little too fucking familiar, if you know what I mean. It's a little too casual for a guy who just met. So, all right. So this is the first one. This is Frank. I noticed for some reason, throw former quarterback Doug Flutie also floating around for some reason.
Okay.
Doug Flutie. Remember Doug Flutie? Played the USFL, played a little bit in the NFL, played for Boston College, had that great play. Anyway.
I don't watch sports.
They got it. Oh, of course you don't. You're busy. They threw him in for fun, but watch Frank, especially at the end. Frank gets a little too fucking casual with this guy. So, all right, this is the first one. They're hitting golf balls at a range, and this guy's like, hey, Frank Thomas. So here we go. All right, so this is Frank Thomas, Doug Flutie talking to a guy about boner pills.
Can you believe this? Doug Flutie and Frank Thomas. You guys look great. Once I turn 40...
Let me guess, less energy, less drive?
Definitely. It's not your fault. It happens to every man. Testosterone levels drop as you age. Happened to you guys?
Yep.
So what did you do?
We got Nugenix Total T.
This unique man-boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched to help increase testosterone levels.
That does it. I gotta get Nugenix. Just send a text
For a complimentary bottle. And by the way, she'll like it too.
Get your complimentary bottle.
Did you catch it? Did you catch it? Did you catch it?
Yeah.
Fucking this guy. But Frank's like, by the way, first of all, let me subjugate your fucking chick to just the piece of ass that I think she is. And you know what? You're going to feel great. Your workout's going to be great. By the way, and let me say it in front of your chick, your dick is going to be so much better. Here, hold on. Let's take this a little bit. Let's walk through this a little bit. I can stop it here. All right. So there we go. First of all, he says, can you believe it? It's Frank Thomas. I actually cut the beginning out. There's a big banner that says, here today, Frank Thomas and Doug Flutie. So I don't know why this guy's surprised that, oh my God, the celebrities that are supposed to be here are here. But that's all about.
What a coincidence. I'm right next to him.
What are the odds?
Believe this?
I can't
Doug
believe this.
Flutie and Frank Thomas. You guys look great.
Hey.
Once I turn 40...
See, first of all, it's already, they're like, all right, who's the fucking guy?
Let me guess, less energy, less drive?
Definitely. It's not your fault. It happens to every man. Testosterone levels drop as you age.
Okay, right there.
Happened to you guys?
Frank Thomas.
Yep. So what did you
Frank
do?
Thomas, Major League Baseball player / sexual scientist. Let me tell you something. When I was hitting the home runs over the fucking fence in Chicago, part-time, I was studying men's sexual health. It happens to every man. You know what? If we go to like, what the fuck? Why is he Professor Frank Thomas all of a sudden? Why is he an expert on, how does he spend his time? I know they say athletes get bored once they retire, but is that Frank does?
I could count countless times that I've walked around with a super flaccid limp penis.
He's like, watching again. Watch.
Drop as you age. Happened to you guys?
Yep.
I wish they'd cut the commercial. So he's like, yeah. I wish when the guys, because he's looking for an ally. He's like, it happened to you guys? Well, no, not us. Not us, Limp Dick. No, we're fine. We're fucking Frank Thomas and Doug Flutie. But you just average guy. I mean, our dicks are fine, but there's no, yeah. Our dicks get limp too. So keep watching.
So what did you do?
It'd be funny if
Nugenix Total T.
This
Go ahead.
It'd be funny if Frank Thomas was like, Yep, and Doug Flutie was just like, no.
No, I'm fine.
No, it's never happened to me, but he's told me all about it.
Old limp dick Mickey over here. Always going on. You know, here's why I stopped hanging out with Frank so much. Motherfucker talks about his limp dick constantly. Hey, Frank, how's the weather? Good. How's your mother? Doing good. Hey, Doug, let me talk about my dick. Oh, here we go again. It's about my dick.
I still can't get hard, though.
Still can't get hard. Which is funny because Doug Flutie's like the older guy. He's like 60, whatever. Sorry, so keep going there.
Unique man-boosting formula is powered by
I kept this funny because it
Testofen,
cracked me up with the man-boosting
key
formula.
ingredient, clinically researched to help increase
Clinically
testosterone
researched.
levels.
Here's why we haven't cured cancer yet. There's many diseases. COVID, the common cold, we don't know what to do. You know why? Because apparently all of our scientists are making money over at eugenics. Try to boost men's performance.
You know what helps increase testosterone levels?
What's that, Tony?
Injecting yourself with testosterone.
That's such a Norm Macdonald. You know it's good for testosterone levels. Injecting yourself with testosterone.
Hey, Garrett. You know what helps with testosterone levels?
What's that? What's that, Norm?
Injecting yourself with testosterone.
Injecting testosterone.
Yeah.
Exactly. All of our science, all of our research,
turns out that works.
It turns out it's good for you.
My light fell again.
Your light fell. We have dumped. Look at Tony's ass. God, let's cut to that now. We have dumped all of our time, energy, and science brain power. We're just now. Here's the thing. Remember in the late 60s and early 70s, we were going to the moon, and then we just stopped fucking going for 40 fucking years. Yeah. Let's wait about Tony fixes his light. What? Dude, get a decent light stand. You're a professional. Come on. But apparently we took
last minute.
Okay, it is kind of last minute. We took all the time and energy that we're putting into the space program to get to the moon and go, all right, we've been to the moon. What can we do now with our scientists? They're sitting around. They're getting in trouble. They're fucking around. They're playing drinking Monopoly. Dude, let's work on fucking boner issues. And that's it. We spent the last 40 years culminating in fucking boner pills here. All right.
That does it. I gotta get new genetics.
Now what? Watch again. There's the girl rolls up next to him with her friend. And Frank can't let it go. He can't let it go. He's got to get too fucking personal here. Watch.
And by the way, she'll like it too.
Look at her. What? Look at her demure. Look at her. Look at her fucking demurring there. Did you see that? Yeah, you would be fucking hilarious if it's like,
are you talking about your limp dick again?
Oh my God, yeah, she's like, here's the way, dude, it would be fucking hilarious if the guy went, dude, my fucking sister, Frank. No, don't fucking touch me, Doug. Don't fucking hold me, Doug. Let the fuck go of me, Doug. Let the fuck go of me, Doug. Doug, Doug, he's out of line. He's out of line, all right? It's my fucking sister. He's winking and talking about how I can fucking bone her better.
Honestly, this whole like commercial would have been so great with just a real quiet, simple end delivery where he's like, hey, she'll like it too. And then that guy just goes, that's my sister. And then the commercial just ends like that. It's like, get your testosterone today.
But Frank, I'm a homosexual. Oh. Well, you guys fuck too, right? Yeah, that's my shit. Like the fuck. Flutie has to hold it back. He's all fucking offended. He gets Frank's too fucking familiar. All right, now there's a second one here. All right, there's a few, but these are the best. This is a little different. This has a whole premise. This is Frank Thomas walking into a neighborhood. It's called T-Town. Oh my God. I think you know what the T stands for. They're not having fucking drinks either. You know what I mean?
Who is writing these commercials?
Dude. Thank you. So Frank takes a little stroll into T-Town, and this commercial, you think the last one wasn't subtle. This thing is fraught. Let me get to that one. It is fraught with not so subtle metaphors about dicks, coming, hardness, all that. We'll go over it. All right, here we go. This is Frank Thomas talking to men in T-Town. Some guys get it. Some guys don't. Here we go.
Hello, welcome to T-Town. Like men over 40 everywhere. These guys experience a drop in testosterone. Don't worry, it happens to all of us. Some guys took my advice about how to boost their testosterone, and some didn't. This guy got the message loud and clear.
Oh, look, it's Doug Flutie.
Thanks. It'll make you feel like a new man.
Now, this one's really bad.
By the way, she'll like it too.
Look at that. Look at that.
I love how they show the comparison of this like skinny guy with his hose has no water pressure.
You picked up on that. I have that written down. I watched this commercial and I cut it to I was editing it. And that's the first thing I picked up on. That's fucking hilarious.
And then the Jack dude is just like spraying.
Yeah, all right, let's go. You know what? Let's break it down, shall we? Let's break this down. And first of all, this one's really, really bad. This guy's wife is fucking winking at Frank Thomas and she's fanning herself off like, you know, okay. And by the way, and you got Doug Flutie in there. How come every time you have someone in a commercial that's known for a thing, they have to be. It's guaranteed. There's a commercial with Jimmy J.J. Walker for like seniors benefits and things. And of course, they have him saying, and it's dynamite.
Yeah.
They always have to make you, George Foreman, call now. It's a knockout.
Yeah, it's like the bands that take their photos with their instruments. I don't know. That's in the musician world. Like,
right. I'll have to be holding the guitar.
Yeah, holding guitar, bass. The drummer has the drumsticks in his hand, and it's just like, come on.
And they're always ending in like the last three chords. Blam, blam, blam. All right, sounds good, guys. Put the guitar back. Hey, hi, I'm no musician. This guy.
Yeah.
You're right. They do that because that's how I know that guy. They have to do the thing they're known for. Sean, check it in. The King Hose is funny as fuck. Yeah, that's pretty goddamn funny. All right, here. Let's break this down here. All right, exactly, Tony. You picked up on it exactly. You nailed it. Okay, so Frank's coming to you. Okay, now look at this guy. Okay, now this guy, I don't know how well you can see it. This guy is scrawny. By the way, apparently everybody's washing their fucking cars today. Exactly. Dynamite. Dude, it's so embarrassing. Like, because they're like, say the catchphrase. Hey, we're paying you. I don't want to say the catchphrase. Say the fucking catchphrase. All right. So this guy's scrawny. All right. Like you said, watch the hose. It's hard to see. Watch the hose in his hand. Like Tony said, it's going blurka, 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 blurka. Hardly anything coming out of it. Blurka, blurka. No, watch.
Don't worry.
Now. Frank's like, hold on. You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be old short Dick McGillicuddy with his little blurka, 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 blurka. So we're going to cut to this guy. Hold on.
Some guys
look at this guy. This guy, he's clearly in shape. All right.
I mean, if I was doing this commercial, I would have had the scrawny guy with the shitty hose for sure. But then this guy, I would have had some guy with like a pressure washer that he couldn't control. That was just like going everywhere.
Fucking Buster Keaton shit.
Maybe it blasts his wife is on the other side of the truck. Maybe it blasts her in the face.
Oh my God! Put that away! Kevin!
Yeah.
What the fuck, Kevin? I told you.
That would have been great. That would have really... I think that would have been more because obviously this guy has more water pressure than the earlier guy, but he's handling it.
He's handling just fine. That's the thing. Not only will this pill give you the better dick, it'll give you the ability to handle your better fucking dick.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense too. I like contrast though. I like.
No, I hear you. Here. Now let's watch this little segment again. Hold on. You're exactly fucking right. Now let's cut to the guy. Hold on.
It happens to all of us.
Watch this. So he's got the hose. His hot chick is fucking washing the car with him. Of course, his big truck. This thing is fraud with not so subtle Shakespearean fucking metaphors.
Yeah, no, and also notice how the previous guy, he had no help. He was he was scrubbing and using the hose at the same time.
Bingo! He didn't have a hot chick helping him wash his fucking dickmobile. And you're right. Look at the pressure. Look at that pressure coming out of that hose. Look at that. He's fucking just fucking spraying loads everywhere. Now, and then we got Twisty Hose McGillicuddy here. Now, this guy's interesting. We'll watch
I'm not really picking up on the metaphor here with this guy, though.
I will show you. Hold on.
And some didn't.
What? No!
This guy.
Okay, now did you catch it? He's like, oh, this goddamn twisted dick of mine. I can't get my dick in order. He throws it down in frustration because his dick isn't in order.
And his wife in the background, once it hits the ground, you can see she's had enough of it.
Bingo!
He's like, come on.
Bingo! You were fucking nailing it tonight. And if you pay attention, this is the one. That's the wife who at the end gets the little bit of. It's the same wife.
Yeah. Okay,
So this guy, you know, checking in. Commercials are cheesy as fuck nowadays. I fucking hate the Liberty Mutual commercials. Fucking Doug and that mangy fucking emo.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah,
that guy.
yeah.
Agreed. Fucking douche knuckles. Baby got back. Scrub baby. Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
You ever see the one where the guy says Liberty Bibberty?
Oh, Liberty Bibberty. Yes.
That's my friend's brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Small world.
It's a small world. But as Stephen Wright said from Massachusetts, I wouldn't want to paint it. There you go. All right. So this guy, let's continue. All right. So, and you're right. So he, in frustration, throws the stand-in for his dick, his hose down in frustration, and keep an eye on the clearly unsatisfied wife in the background who's, like you said, she's had enough. She's had enough. Watch. Okay. Oh, there you go. All right. I can't get this dick. Did you see her? It's real subtle. She's like, yeah, give up, Kevin. Give up like you always do. I should have married your brother. You know, I banged him once, and he gave me a good dicking. But but first of all, because of course, let's be honest, these are all dick metaphors. But what the fuck happened to his where it's all twisted up? Jesus Christ. Oh, hold on.
No.
Exactly, Barb.
More than testosterone.
Okay, I'm back realizing I'm of a certain age trying to watch New Year's Eve specials with the hubs. We have no idea who half the artists are performing. Cracks a beer. I don't know if you came in late. I said exactly that same thing. I said it pretty early on, so you probably didn't hear it. There you go.
Hey,
I was
Barb.
like, there you go. There you go. There you go. Salud. Half of the motivation for this, well, what is to spread the word about the Backroom Show, available on YouTube. Go to the search for the Backroom Network, all one word. Subscribe today. But exactly that same reason, Barb. I don't know. I don't know that guy. Who the hell's that? I think I heard of him. I think she did that thing where she got in trouble. I think I heard about that. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to come on with my older friends watching. Going to tell our little Frank Thomas boner pill jokes and have fun. And I think that's what we're doing. We're having a nice crowd here tonight. People are really participating in the chat. Tony, do you like that we can show the chat? I know as a technical guy, you enjoy that, right?
No. Well, yeah, I think it's great. I think it's very professional.
Wow.
It's very fun.
Well, thank you.
It's interactive.
That's and you know what? Never did get anybody calling in on Skype. Fuckers.
Yeah, I can't believe no one wants to come in and talk. You know why?
I didn't
Gary?
show the thing enough.
It's because we haven't talked about aliens yet.
Oh, fuck. All right, it's coming real soon. All right, so let's wrap this Frank Thomas talk. Yeah, we have plenty of time here. All right, so let's go back. Those tea commercials. And by the way, she'll like it too. I don't know if you're just getting here late, Barb. This is literally what we're going over. Exactly. Frank Thomas, professional baseball player, Nugenics, whatever the fuck it's called, spokesman, is way too fucking casual and familiar.
What if like the innuendo was more of a literal thing, meaning she'll like it too, like she should take the testosterone and then she ends up becoming very aggressive and manly and sexually. That could be a different twist to the commercial.
Holy shit. And she'll, and you know what, honey? I'm glad that we are on the family plan here. You're right. Ever since we started taking this, and she's like, my dick has grown 2 inches. You know what? That's a fucking plot twist I never even considered, Tony. You're right. She'll like taking it too. All right, so let's bring this home. So this is the frustrated wife. There you go. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, Frank Thomas, a little too casual here. All right, so now...
This guy got the message loud and clear.
Again, you got to have... And there's Doug Flutie. Doug, listen.
Playing football by himself?
Exactly. Who's he throwing to?
Does he throw it?
Well, yeah, he's throwing to his loneliness. You know what he's probably throwing to? His disembodied dick. His dick.
Does he throw it? I can't remember.
Yes, his dick is... here we go. Let's just show. Of course he does. He's a fucking quarterback. He's going to throw the ball. He's throwing it to just his dick. His dick just jumps out of his pants.
You don't see the recipient. He just throws.
He just throws the ball in the air.
Pegs the mailman or something.
Everyone knows if you live on the block, they go, "Oh, honey, Doug's out throwing it again," and there's nobody there. The street, the side of the street is littered with footballs because he never goes to get them.
It's like that. Nobody wants to play with me.
No one wants to play with Doug. He took too many shots to the head. Don't nobody want to play football with Doug Flutie? I played in the CFL. All right, so now this is the end.
That was an old Mel Blanc character that said that or something.
That's something, right? Yeah. This is Frank.
Nobody wants to play with me.
Is it like, or is that Baby Huey or somebody?
I don't know. I remember it being like an old Looney Tunes thing.
I know. Yeah. So all right. So now the end. Frank tossing the sample to the guy. This is the wrapped up hose guy. All right.
Yeah.
So he can't be like, hey, you might feel better. This will help you. He can't let it the fuck go. He always takes it a step too fucking far. And by the way, now watch. So what? Now watch. So watch the girl's reaction and then watch the guy's reaction. He's happy about it. Watch it.
Thanks. It'll make you feel like a new man. And by the way, she'll like it too.
See the guy smiling? See the guy fucking smiling? He's smiling. First of all, hey, Frank, listen, not for nothing. I know you're a big-time athlete. I know you and Doug are professional athletes, but if you could do me the courtesy of not eyeball fucking my wife right in front of me on my property, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, could I get an autograph? Holy shit.
By the way, I'm not trying to body shame anyone, but that guy's got the epitome of dad bod right there going on.
But that guy right there?
Yeah.
The guy holding the bottle.
Yeah, that's.
You think that's bad?
That's the epitome of dad bod.
Why do you think I keep the shot from here up? Wow.
That blue T-shirt's just a little too tight. That's just medium.
A little too tight. Large. But look at it. So she's fanning herself up because it's supposed to be about like, hey, hubby, all right. But she's eyeball fucking Frank Thomas back. And this guy, knowing that there's some heat going on between his wife and Frank Thomas, you can tell. Look how happy he is. You know what? I've come to a conclusion that this guy is he's like, oh my God, I'm going to get to Frank Thomas is going to cuckold my wife. I'm going to get to sit in the fucking closet and watch Frank Thomas, Hall of Fame baseball player, bang my fucking wife. He always called his friend, Tommy, you won't fucking believe what's happening to me. All right. Remember that time, Frank? All right, Tommy, remember that time, Tuck McGraw finger banged your ex? Yeah, remember that time? What up a fucking pooper in the bar? Well, guess what? I got the beat. Because I'm watching Frank Thomas bang my wife from the privacy of my closet. I'm obsessed with these commercials. Obsessed. Oh, Barb, that's fucking hilarious. Who's texting Kick tonight? Well, I have to get my phone for no reason whatsoever. If you watch a prior episode of the show, I openly admit I had gone to the doctor for a checkup. I feel a little run down. I'm a man of a certain age, and he actually recommended, and I am currently taking not this brand, but I do in fact take a testosterone supplement. And trust me, she does like it too. She does fucking like it. But that's true.
Denise, are you there? Denise, are you there? Would you like to chime in?
There you go. Listen, all the testosterone flying around. Of course she's eyeballing. Exactly, Barb. Right? This guy is 5 minutes away from having Frank Thomas come into his house and fucking bang his wife while he watches from the closet. Well, you know what he's doing. So there you go. So that is my obsession. The Frank Thomas boner pill commercials. Getting a little too fucking casual, a little too familiar with people about banging their fucking spouses. There you go.
Yeah, I agree.
Any closing thoughts on this, Tony?
Just the fact that all this talk about boner pills makes I need to take a bathroom break. It could be that or the White Claws, probably.
Could be the White Claws?
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Could be the White Claws.
That's not a bad idea. Let's take a quick little 3-minute break here, okay? Oh, hold on. Let's go to the chat. People, jump into the chat. Oh, Tony missing this. Oh, my God. Poor Denise. Barb says, Denise, demure gesture, blushing. Did you really write that? Or is it because sometimes emojis come through, they don't come through right, and they just say what it is. But I'm going to guess you're saying it. Demure gesture, blushing. Exactly. All right. So Tony, my co-host, is off taking a piss break because he's, I believe, sucked down at least, I don't know, 5 or 6 White Claws tonight. And he's got the bladder of a field mouse. So this is a good time once again for me to talk about the Backroom Show. I'm nothing if not a shameless promoter. Backroom Show, usually with my usual co-host, the lovely Maria Jarrell. You can find us. We usually go on Tuesdays. We're trying to get better about a regular schedule. Go to YouTube. All one word, the Backroom Network. Look it up. You're going to see subscribe. As the kids say, smash that like button, subscribe button, whatever, all of it. Go sign up. And of course, here on Facebook, this is on my regular Facebook page. But if you go, you will see 2 different pages, the Backroom Show and the Backroom Network. Your job as a decent human being is to take, well, not now, because your phone, you're watching this, maybe, I don't know. But write it down, because you might forget it. You need to go, after this is done, go to Facebook. Once again, go, hey, Gary, I love you. You're making me laugh. I'm going to do, you know what, Gary? You do a lot of fucking favors for me, all right? I'm going to do a favor for you. I'm going to go and I'm going to like and subscribe and follow the Backroom Show and the Backroom Network. And of course, one more time, because I'm fucking shameless. There you go. And actually, while we're doing the promos, very quickly, don't forget, this is a little bit different what we're doing here, but don't forget, this show wouldn't be possible. Do I have the full version? Yes. Without our great sponsor, Exeter Gutter Cleaning LLC. He's done some work. If you watch the show, you've seen all the commercials, the ads. We absolutely love, because my man Chris Herder, a childhood friend, does a great job. It's so much more than the name. It's exterior work, interior work. Chances are, if you need it fixed, washed, fucking whatever, rebuilt, Chris can do it for you. Give him a call, 610-698-3876. And on Facebook, he's at Exeter Gutter Cleaning Company. He's got a ton of before and after photos. You can see the work that's get done. Do it. Go to him. And also, while we're doing this, let's also talk about the Backroom BRN podcast. Hey, are you an individual, a company, or an organization who's looking to reconnect with people? Post-pandemic, we were apart for a long time, but now it's time to get back together. Well, if it can't be in person or supplement in person, you should do a podcast like this very one you're watching right now. Look how beautiful this looks, right? What? My God, look at the production value. So, there you go. You can email me, Gary@backroomnetwork.com, or anything you want to find out. Don't be shy. You're like, I've always wanted to do that. What are you waiting for? New Year. Hey, Tony, New Year, new you, right? As they say, New Year, a new you. So get started. Make that podcast. We do audio podcasts too. It doesn't have to be video, but we can do video. It can help you out. Mwah. Also, there's my number, 610-698-5878. As I often say on the show, don't fucking call me. Text me, okay? Come on. It's 2022, almost 2023. Text me and go, hey, Gary, I got something I want to say. How can you help me out? Well, then I'll, text you back or I'll call you. I'm kidding. Call me if you want, whatever. But you know how it is nowadays. Numbers come in, maybe you don't recognize it. You go, I ain't answering that. Well, text me first and then let me know. And then we'll talk. And then you will be the hit of our family at all family gatherings. Isn't that right, Tony?
Hey, I got a friend here, Gary.
Hey, what's that? Who you got?
I got a friend here. I sent her the flyer.
Oh, hold on one sec. Denise, you must be a saint to have married this guy. Hold on, Denise, with the line of the night. New gutters. She'll like it too. Boom! I married up. Exactly. Hey, you know what? Honey, when this show is over, I'll come up and I'll clean out your gut. Oh. Is that a metaphor? Is that a metaphor for something else? It could also be abortion services. I'm kidding. Oh, come on. It's New Year's Eve. All right, go ahead.
I got a friend here, Gary. I sent her the flyer. And she said, I'm going down a rabbit hole trying to locate it. I'm finding everything except for tonight's.
It's on my private Facebook page. That's why.
So she has to be friends with you?
You got to be friends, because I think. Yeah, because it's not. Well, yeah. Although I did make it public. Yeah.
Well, see, that's kind of silly, because then if I'm promoting it and my friends aren't friends with you.
I had that same exact thought, and I considered that. But because I thought about doing it on the Backroom Show Facebook page, which is, of course, public to anybody to watch it.
Yeah.
But I've never live stream on Facebook before. Of course, we do YouTube.
Yeah.
So I didn't know any quirks, any weird stuff. I'm like, and you know what? Honestly, I figured more people would see my scrolling through the friends with me that might get a chance to see it. So that's why I did it. I know, and I do agree, but it was a choice I made to do it on my private one. Now, if she wants to friend request me, I will accept it, and then she can feel free to unfriend me afterwards. I would not take offense to that. So she can do that. Yeah, I know. I apologize. I know. How could you see it if you're not? You did marry up, Kara. Fucking right I did. You have no idea. Barbara, you're fairly newly married yourself, right? A few years. Congratulations on that. I've never told you. Barb. Oh, another story about Barb. And honey, Denise, you know this fucking story. Barb, the night that I was in my friend's wedding, and I wanted to go see the great Don Rickles. Now, Barb, that same appearance did go and see Don Rickles. I didn't get a chance to because I was at a fucking wedding, and of course now he's dead. So Barb did in fact get to see the performance of Don Rickles. I believe in Atlantic City, Barb, that I wanted to see, didn't get to see because Don Rickles, all-time hero. You talk about the roast thing. I mean, you know, Jesus Christ, the master. So exactly. So sorry about your friend. Did you tell her to Facebook friend? Whatever. And honestly, yeah. All right. I'll check.
I like how she's like, she calls you Gare.
Yes.
And it's just like, it's like that scene from, what is it? Not Liar Liar, Yes Man, where Jim Carrey's talking to his friend. His name's Carl. And he gives him a nickname. He's like, his name Ka. Just C-A-R.
Just
like Gary without the Y.
Is that the Y? She was so close to saying the whole thing. Gare, and she got tired. Maybe she got tired.
Well, you know, people call me Tone.
Tone,
so,
that's true.
Yeah.
Barb is of a certain age, so perhaps she got tired and maybe she had sleepy typing partway through. Hey,
also,
you did, Gare. Although,
it was funny earlier you were like, oh, Barb's here, and you're like, well, Barb's not her maiden name. And I was like, well, would she change her first name when she's married or not?
No, Catavan.
Yeah, I know.
I think
you
I
didn't
said
say Catavan's not her maiden name. You said Barb's not her maiden name.
I said Barb. I thought he meant to say Barb doesn't use her. I don't. Whatever. Though. Hey, let me tell you something. White clothes. All right, but if Barb would get married, she's like, I'm tired of my first name. I'm just gonna fucking change it. Her name used to be Dolores, but she got married. She's like, fuck it, I'm gonna be Barb now.
I would be so funny if like we were like, hi, my name's Catherine, but Deborah is my maiden.
Deborah, but just call me Deborah. Exactly. 5 years married in April. I didn't get it. Been together a lot longer. Yes, I married up too. Let me tell you something. I don't know this for certain, but I'm pretty sure we got you beat. Denise and I are together total about 25 years, married 3. Actually, we just had an anniversary on the 28th.
That requested you.
Well, there you go. Did she friend request Gary?
I said Gary Williams.
There it is. Is her name Shannon?
Uh-huh.
I will confirm. There you go. Welcome, Shannon, soon. Hopefully then you can see it. Let me do that. There you go. Oh, yeah, Don was a great show. Of course it was. He's a master. Car. There you go. There's Barb. Hi, Tone. Bob's also a wicked smartass. Oh, you know what? Another fun fact about Barb, and my wife will really probably shake.
Or as I like to call her, Bar.
Bar was of course. It was right there in front of us. It's not Bar. I got. You know why Barb only put Gar? Is because she put all of her energy into capitalizing. Did marry up Gar? You know what? Fucking good enough. Good enough. I'll just
get that mouse off the screen.
Oh, well, I fucked it up. You know what? Hold on. Fuck you. Right in your eye. Right in your fucking eyeball. Get the fucking thing out of here. Yeah, you can tell we're fucking running along. Yes. No. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Barb. Appreciate that. Another fun fact about Barb. And my wife knows about this. I have a weird little tick thing. I notice when people are left-handed. And Barb, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure you're left-handed. It's a thing I know. I notice I'm like, oh, that guy, he's left-handed. Barb, you're left-handed. And I've not seen Barb in years. But you're left-handed, aren't you? You're fucking left-handed because I notice it. It's a weird Rain Man-y thing I have. I don't know. Makes no sense. I'm not saying like I know everybody, but like it's a trait that I pick up on people.
Wait, are you saying you recognize people are left-handed without seeing them use their
no,
left hand?
But I will remember that they were left-handed. Like it could, I could have met you once and whatever, and years later, changed my maiden name to Bar. Yeah, exactly. Watch those fun facts there, Gar. I kept it clean, Barb. You know, I didn't tell about that time that you and I were. Well, you know, you were there. I mean, eventually. I don't know what that means.
Have you ever?
Yes.
Have you ever seen some of these recent deep fakes that have been going on by this? There's this guy named Joe Gadot or Joe Gadet or whatever. He does voiceover, and he does. They're putting like Arnold Schwarzenegger's face on all these different
Bill Hader
scenes. Well, there's the Bill Hader thing, but there's one recently that's been going around. Basically, what they did was they put Arnold Schwarzenegger's face on Kate Winslet in that scene from the Titanic where she asks Jack to paint her.
Yes, I think I did see that.
And it's one of the best things ever. Not only does he sound just like Schwarzenegger,
right,
but the face mapping is fantastic.
Right.
And then he goes like, Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls wearing this, only this. And then the scene where she drops her robe off and she goes, you don't see her face. He goes, look at my boobies, Jack.
Look at my boobies. Look at these nice.
I don't know if you have the ability to like Joe Rogan, like, hey, Jamie, can you pull that up?
I could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me yeah. Hold on.
I don't know. I should have found that earlier. And
I was going to say, yeah. I'll grab it.
Yeah. But,
okay. Yes. I am indeed left-handed. See, I don't.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't get it. It's a weird little thing. Tony's friend, are you here yet? Did you make it in
the room, Shannon?
It's under an event, so look at my events or something. Although I guess no, actually, if you go to my page, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how this shit works. I'm a YouTube guy. Facebook, you know, it's new, but the event thing part is anyway. Yeah, see, left-handed Barb. What else did I want to? All right, we still have. Oh, we only have half an hour till the new year. Not too shabby. I wanted to. We started doing old-timey announcer guy. I thought it might be fun if we were riffing on things that they wouldn't, you know. Come on down to Carl's House of Horrors. Something, I don't know. Things they wouldn't do commercials for. I don't know. Maybe the moment's gone. I don't fucking know. I don't know. All right. Here's what. Let me make sure. I'm the guest. You know what? It's probably too late now. None of the people watching, but I'll try anyway. There you go. If you have any interest in being on the show, you can Skype in. A couple people I know talked about doing it. You know what? You didn't text. Jerk offs. Right there. 610-698-5878. Maybe you don't have Skype. They're like, I'm not going to bother putting it up now. But anyway, hey, you know what? We're having fun in the chat. That works. Yeah. Okay, so Tony. Yes. Tony, we are going to talk. I've been saving this for the end here. It wasn't an accident. Once again, if you care, anybody, you can text your Skype name to me at that number, 610-698-5878, and we will be on the show. We will put you right fucking there, right next to Tony. That could be you. Up. Hey, right there, buddy. You. All right. So, Tony. Oh, Tony.
I'm eating the mouse.
What? Oh, I'm working on it. Listen, Glasses. Listen, White Claw. I'm not only being a host, I'm the fucking producer here. Carl's House of Horrors sounds fun. You fucking know it. Sean was the
House of Horrors.
Sean was the house chef at Carl's House of Horrors for what? 5 years, I think it was. 5 years. 12 years he worked at Carl's house. It's right near the oyster place. Well, the clam place, oddly enough. Oh, see, because.
What did you serve there, Sean? A lot of hot dogs.
A lot of, you know what I mean? All right. So now, My friend Tony, there's one topic and one topic above all others that he wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Porky checking back in. Oh, it didn't come up yet. It's coming. It's coming. Anyway, all right. Tony wants to talk about aliens.
Aliens.
Do, 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 do. I wish I had like a sound effect. Here, pretend this is the X-Files sound. Ready? Just pretend.
Now it's time for a breakdown.
Oh, all right. Porky, where is Chip? Why would you? I've not seen Chip. He's a guy from Boyertown. You probably have seen Chip more recently than I have. I've not seen him in, I don't know, 3-4 years. Maybe not more than 4 or 5 years. I don't know. I have no idea where Chip is. Probably jerking off somewhere. Probably watching Frank Thomas and beating off. So I have zero clue where Chip is. No idea. All right. So Tony, I see him on his vape. We're going to talk about aliens. Go. I don't know. Aliens. I guess.
Well, let me ask you a question, Gary.
I don't really have a question. I know you wanted to talk.
Let me ask you a question.
Oh, I apologize. I'm sorry. A little trouble hearing you. Okay.
Do you believe in aliens?
I do believe in aliens, actually. I do. I don't really do like ghost stuff. Like,
nah, me neither.
You know, all those shows they do the commercials for, like the ghost hunters, and they have the night vision cameras, and it's always cut to, they'll swing the camera on, and like, shh, Jamie, what's that? Jamie, did you hear that? And it's all just, as a director, it's all.
Wait, real quick. I don't want to go off topic already because we just got on.
It's all manipulation, but
you spent a lot of time at Genesius Theater. Have you ever experienced any paranormal stuff at Genesius? Because I know people talk about.
People talk about the ghost. I haven't been in there in a lot of years, but no, and I've been in there alone, actually waiting in the lobby for stuff. So I know. No, I never did. I think people psych themselves up. I think if people know about something like, oh, that's that place that's kind of weird. Any normal sounds, outdoor sounds, creaks, houses do fucking settle, dude. I think that it enhances knowing like that's the place that's like that. So
hold on, I want to go back to the part where you said that you were alone in the lobby waiting for stuff. What were you waiting for?
Like set builds and like rehearsals and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been in shows there. Jerk off. Okay. What the fuck are you getting at? I stuck into Genesius. I sat on that poof they used to have. I got my dick out, and I went, all right, ghost, come and get it. What do you want to hear from me, Tony? What do you want to hear from me?
I just wanted you to admit that. That's all. I just wanted you to admit that.
I've conducted some business there. I've met people there. There's a Genesius podcast that we put out once in a while. We're actually going to possibly bringing that back as a video version, so look for that in the future. And we recorded it there, so and I get there early. So
all right, cool. So
hold on, Sean. 6 years at Carl's. I'm the fucking sausage king. They love my fucking sausage. Again, Sean Dice Clay McGahee. McClahey. Again. I fucked her. There you go. All right. So, Tony, aliens. Yes, I do believe in aliens. I know it's an old argument, but it's ridiculous that there's all of that and that this is it. Like me, you, Sean, that's as good as the universe got.
Yeah. I went down this big fucking alien rabbit hole during the pandemic for sure. Like I've always believed in aliens and I always like thought the whole premise was cool. But then, like, during COVID times, like, I watched, like, pretty much every alien documentary there was.
It was like, aliens or QAnon, and you chose aliens.
Yeah. No,
ivermectin, a horse, an animal dewormer to cure my virus, or have you been visited? You know what? Fuck this one. I'm going to go have you.
Exactly. Yeah, it was all about.
You chose wisely, right? Barb, this is true. Aliens. The government did finally admit the UFOs are legit. Yeah, remember that? Didn't some ex-pilots and things, right?
Yeah. So I have a theory about that.
Please.
So the videos that came out during the pandemic from the Pentagon saying that aliens are real, and they showed footage of what they call the Tic Tac craft, which was like, it looked like a Tic Tac. Okay. And they showed footage from these fighter pilots and everything. That footage came out in 2017.
Oh.
And they already talked about it.
Oh.
So there's a lot of people in the alien community that believe.
Oh no, there's a community. No, I can't let you just brush past that. Ew, the alien community.
Of course, there's an alien community. You know, there's an alien.
Of course, there is. Why am I acting surprised? But still, just to hear it.
But the point is, there are people out there that believe, and I also believe this as well, that footage in particular and a few other pieces that have been like leaked or revealed from the Pentagon is either fake footage or it's also craft that maybe our government's already using.
Right.
The
technology
fact that it's like they released stuff in 2017. Nobody really gave a shit about it. And then they were like, well, it's a pandemic now. Everyone's at home watching TV. They're not doing anything. Let's release it again and act like we didn't release it before.
And if you were so subject to believe it, which not really, but maybe someone might theorize, listen, they're trying to hide the COVID origin stuff, so we'll dangle the fucking alien stuff and they'll be like, oh, look over, you shake the keys over here. I'm not saying it's me, but hey.
Yeah, who knows? All I'm saying is when they dropped that footage and they reacted like all of a sudden it's a big deal, the Pentagon has released this. I'm like, dude, that came out in 2017. That's why it's all bullshit to me. Like, it's like, that's not new news about alien stuff.
But I love how we're like, yeah, okay. Hold on. Sean, I was in Jersey on business at a fucking Motel 6. Woke up next morning backwards in bed and my nose and bum were sore. Figured I got probed by an alien. Wasn't that bad, really. Yeah, an alien. You know what his name was? Jose from Guatemala. That's the only alien that fucking probed you that fucking night.
Oh, God.
Shout out to our gay brothers and sisters, by the way. Love you. What? Dan, look at Borrow. I don't know what that is.
Look at Borrow.
I don't know if it's something I don't ever heard of or misspelled something. Look at I don't know what that is. Please explain, Dan.
A documentary, Dan?
Is it a documentary about aliens?
Dan, tell us what you're talking about. What's this
I'm not sure what you mean. Hey,
this is Borrow you're talking about, huh?
Hey, 35 when he's 17, Dan. I don't know what that was his long nickname. Way too long nickname. Hey, 17 but looks 35, Dan. I don't know what you're saying over here. It's hard to put on a card. Happy birthday to you, 17 but looks 35, Dan. I'm not sure what you mean.
It's hard to fit that. Yeah, it's hard to fit that into
Very hard to fit it. Barb, yep, the TikTok, old footage. You're right, Tony. Whoa, hold on. Barb, this sounds like this is right up your fucking alley here. Do tell. I think you found a kindred spirit. All right, so obviously you believe. What is your view? What do you think aliens are, or might be, or you know what I mean? Like it's all philosophical, but like,
I think they're us.
Like they're here now?
No, I think aliens are us from another dimension or another timeline or the future. That's what I believe.
Have we interacted with them? Like, are they here now? Do they come in and out of this dimension?
This is my perspective, and I'm not saying this as fact.
No, we're having a nice fun New Year's Eve conversation. It's all right. Whatever.
Yeah, but so I watched a ton of documentaries and I have a lot of the podcast that I do on Twitter with my friends Tina and Bianca. We talk about aliens all the time, and we bring people in and hear other theories. This is my theory. So aliens they're fourth dimensional beings, meaning they're able to travel through time. We as human beings view time as linear.
Right.
That's why
point A, point B. Yeah.
Yeah. The point of time travel and the thought of time travel is only relevant to us because we view time as linear.
We live in 1 second per second kind of thing,
Right.
Our time travel is
the passage of time for humans is linear,
right.
Whereas a fourth dimensional being, time doesn't exist on a plane. Time it's all encompassing. So like.
First of all, I know Sean is fucking packing a bowl right fucking now going, here it comes. Here's the alien talk. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. They're doing the alien talk.
No, but my thought is that because us as humans view time as linear, our world exists in a passage of time. For aliens, which I also believe are us from what we would call the future, I believe the aliens are actually they're a type of light being, basically, and they're pure energy.
Right.
And what they have done is in a purpose of experiencing human life and what it's like to live as a human form, they've basically put themselves into us and have been observing all of this. So like aliens exist. The aliens that were in 1950s during
like Roswell,
the Roswell aliens and all that stuff and everything, they're the same ones that exist now. It's just they exist in all time periods. It's not time travel for them.
Oh, I get it. You're crazy. Oh, it just hit me. Oh my God. Tony's insane.
Yeah.
Got it. Wow, that's some heady fucking shit. Do you think now? Well, no, let's check like really quickly. Oh, Dan, channel on Roku. Is it dedicated to this kind of stuff?
Is Borrow a channel on Roku? I don't have Roku.
Look at Borrow. That was the original one, Borrow, and he says it's a channel on Roku. I guess Sean Sean with the jokes. After the abduction, I went to the doctor. He told my bum was sore. He asked where I said in the entrance. He said, as long as you call it the entrance, it's probably going to hurt. Oh, Sean. Sean's got a one-track mind. Barb, no. Just had a lot of time lately. I'm really not sure. But wouldn't it just be like humans to be so self-absorbed to think we are the only ones in the entire universe? Agreed. Yeah. We are arrogant as fuck. What are you talking about? We peeked at me. I'm not going to get political. There you go, that guy. Dan, seriously. I'm not sure. Seriously. Yeah, it's pretty fucking nuts. 11:42, and we're into the Barb. 11:42, and we're into the linear dimension talk to end this year. Woo! Oh, here. Let me disrupt this very quickly. Let's go back. Porky, I think they're very disappointed are finding a way to leave ASAP. You fucking know it, Porky. That's true. That's fucking true. Here, Barb, you got a good fucking point. So to cleanse the palate, let's watch the Bob Saget and Norm video again.
22, and I walked in there and he had lost his son, and he was sitting there and he was having a martini, and I just walked over and I just kind of stood there. I didn't want to bother him, and he was just sitting there and he looked up and he was nice, and I just went,
I found your son. That's it. Bob Saget's been our guest.
He's not even really mad. He's like, motherfucker. Because if the stories were reversed.
In Bob Saget's mind, it's also the disappointment because he was trying to tell like a genuine story, and he knew that the whole time Norm Macdonald was just waiting to deliver that punchline.
Yep, exactly. He's like, you're right. It occurs to him, motherfucker, because if you watch Saget's face just prior, he pauses. He has a moment. Yeah. He has a moment. Oh, yeah. Like, it's emotional and real. He's like, and so I say, and he takes this little down, and that's when Norm fucking strikes like a cobra. He's like, and you're right. And Saget's realization going, oh, this motherfucker hasn't really been listening. He's been waiting. My favorite. Okay, so Dan, no kidding, Borrow. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Tony, there you go.
Roku, so if I don't have Roku, I probably can't watch it, right?
Come on, dude. It's the internet. Everything's out there somewhere. You know what I mean? Come on. You know what I mean? Actually, is Roku a device? But it's also a channel too, right? You might be able to find it on other devices.
Isn't Roku like another form of like Chromecast or Apple TV?
It's a device, right? A device versus, I think, you're right.
Yeah.
I think that I don't fucking know. Dude, the internet, everything's fucking out there. You know what I mean? There's footage of aliens. You know what I mean? I don't know if you heard about that.
Borrow this.
Borrow this.
When you borrow this.
I tell you what, since we're, how are we doing? We're streaming just fine, by the way. You know what? Sometimes YouTube gets glitchy, but fucking Facebook is holding strong. Good job. maybe we're gonna start switching over here a little bit more. And we got a lot of interaction here. Not a little interaction here. So we're getting close. So anything else about aliens? We will, of course, have you back, and we will deep dive into this.
Well, so my main reason for talking about the alien stuff is, well, obviously, one, I find it really interesting, but two, I thought it would be cool, like, yeah, if you could bring people, like, not to keep going back to the other thing that I did, but like when I did the Twitter cast thing,
plug away.
We have like guest speakers that come into the room, and so my friend Tina is the host, and then me and Bianca are co-hosts. Bianca Richards, by the way, is a Playboy model.
Yes, is she English? I heard a little bit of the video. Is she actually?
She's Australian. She's
Australian. Gorgeous, by the way.
But we had this maybe next time I come on the show, I'll bring the video that we shot out in the desert, out in Joshua Tree. We did a photo shoot and a video thing with her out in the desert, and then the last day we sat on the patio of our Airbnb, and we had a long talk in the morning about aliens and drugs and all sorts of things. And Bianca is like one of the coolest people I've ever met. She is so smart, and she is like so like she's just so like in tune with a lot of shit that I'm into, and she's one of those people, like, she's tried so many like weird experimental like drugs like ayahuasca and mushrooms and DMT.
Right.
She talks about her experiences.
What is she, a Vietnam vet?
No, but she talks about
no, she's
casual.
not. No, Gary. This one woman is not a Vietnam vet. Oh, okay.
No, she's not.
Oh, okay.
No, but I'm horrified by hallucinogenics. Like I would never
done
want
a
to
few.
take LSD or ayahuasca or DMT.
I've done mushrooms, acid. I've never, and I'm not gonna do anything else anymore. I'm fucking 51. But I would never have, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. I snorted stuff and smoked stuff, But speaking of that, Tony, I want to shift gears a little because we're getting close to the new year. Dan, yes, aliens, Antarctica, etc. So, like, I guess what some people might call conspiracy, but some people might call the hidden truth. There you go. I will definitely check that out. Fuck yeah. Because if you're a regular viewer of the Backroom Show, I'm not like a militia-y type guy, but I am very libertarian beliefs and leanings. I don't trust government or anyone in charge even a little bit. So the fact everything's a lie, I don't trust. I assume like this whole Santos guy. Oh, he keeps lying. Yeah, and everybody else too. And that's a whole other episode. Tony, maybe we'll talk about that too. Maybe we'll talk about liberty and freedom and how taxation's theft. But anyway, so it's a little hacky, but since we're coming up on a new year, you got any resolutions? Well, resolutions coming up, or anything from 2022 that you really shit the bed on, that you were all gung-ho a year ago today, and you're like, that didn't, no. Anything like that, Tony? Because for me, a good thing has been the podcast. We got it growing. We're not even at a year yet for this version of it, the video version. We still have the audio version. It still comes out. That's been around for a couple of years. That's doing great too. But so... to the loyal viewers, thank you. I appreciate that, all you do. And how about you, Tone? Anything? Well, I'm going to guess you're going to talk about Three Hive Studios.
Yeah, I mean that was a happy surprise. Basically, I came back here last November, not this past, but the one before, and I started shooting content for Jeff Tomrell, who runs Three Hive Entertainment, and then we turned that into Three Hive Studios. We actually got another warehouse connected to ours, and I'm building a whole production studio in there with a
big cycle
wall and all the sets and everything. Yeah, and I just if you follow Three Hive on Instagram, you can see I just did a wrap up video for 222, and it shows all the cool shit that Three Hive has done and all the stuff that I've like pretty much all the stuff in the video is my content.
You can
stuff
probably
that I've shot.
Find on the social media via in fact I know there are social media links, threehive.com. You can also Just type in 3 Hive and you're not going to find, there's 15 3 Hives. Which one? I'm pretty sure you're going to find
I think on Instagram, there's like 3 Hive Entertainment and there's 3 Hive Studios.
Yeah. You know what? That's both. That's the same people, right? Because it's entertainment.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's the same entity. Yeah.
How about anybody watching? I want to continue, but anybody, you got any resolutions or things you shit the bed on? Anything you want to maybe going to work on? Also very important. I'm starting to take control of my health again. I weighed myself today for the year end, and I've only started in August because I got a little fat over the years. I am down 33 pounds on the year, and only since August. So there you go. So I'm trying to because I'm getting a little bit older. So that's a good thing, right? How about anybody else? Dan, Porky, Barb, you still here? What's some good things or things that maybe you didn't go so?
That's why I drink White Claws, because they're low calorie.
They're low calorie. Tony is real thin. Always has been. Anything where you shit the bed on it? Anything that went bad?
I'm gonna grab another White Claw while these people figure that out.
Well, okay. No, it's talking to you, Tony. All right, you're going to grab another fucking White Claw. Now seems like a good time once again to do a shameless fucking promotion. Don't forget the Backroom Show on YouTube. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed to the Backroom Facebook channel, it's kind of a dick move. I'm just saying. Go over to YouTube. Go over to YouTube. Type in all one word, the Backroom Network. It's right there for you. Type it in. You're going to pop up. You're going to see like the logo and things. You go, hey.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a fucking jerk off. And you're like, hey, it's my dick friend Gary. I'm going to subscribe. Please. This is how we measure our self-worth these days with likes and that kind of stuff. So, help me out.
Don't be a dick.
Hey, you know what? It's kind of a dick move. I do a lot of fucking favors for you. Remember the time I did that thing? I didn't fucking tell about that, did I? Well, guess what? It's the fucking chickens have come home to roost. Go. And also on Facebook, let me hit that button again. Nope, I fucked it up. Oh, because the other one's, oops. It's still playing through. I'm having some,
We're about 5 minutes out.
5 minutes out. And by the way, we're a little behind. There you go. There it is. Facebook, the Backroom Show, and the Backroom Network. Go and like and follow them. Whatever it is you do, you click the button. You click, clickety, click. Yes, we are a little behind anybody. See, by the time you're hearing me say this, I said it like 6, 7, maybe upwards of 10 seconds ago. So, when we say 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year, you already being going like, yay! So, all right, Barb, absolutely no resolutions. Why disappoint myself again this year? I just want to show more love and kindness. You know what? Honestly, seriously, no bullshit. That's a fucking solid ass answer, isn't it, Tony?
Well, yeah.
That's a great answer. You're right. Don't put the pressure on yourself. And besides, Barb, people like you and me, why don't you hit perfection? You know what I mean? What are you gonna do?
My friend Shannon says she's on now.
Oh, she's here now?
She says she's on. I'm on now.
All right, Shannon. Sup, Shannon? Chime in, Shannon. Join the chat, Shannon. You know what? By the way, we're totally going past midnight, right? We're not going to quit at midnight.
Resolutions.
All right. How? Do you have to? I don't know. You going to be anywhere immediately after 12, Tony?
No.
There you go. We'll go. We'll see. We'll go till we don't feel like going anymore. Make it through the year with no hospital stays. Porky. I hear that, brother. I hear that. I'm having my own issues. A couple years back, I had a fucked up gallbladder. They fucked it up, and I feel with bile, and things went horrible. And you get to be a certain age, and things start breaking down. You got to do a little maintenance. So, yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Pork. We'll talk. All right. Porky's funny.
What's the appendix for?
Porky, what's that?
What's the appendix for?
There's been a lot of theory of that it's an old vestigial thing, kind of like how they said we used to have tails.
Yeah.
But they say it used to have something, but it's left over. I don't fucking know. Dude, I'm a dope in a basement. What do you, I guess you weren't really asking, but I'm kidding. Porky's funny because Porky is old school. Like, he'll call, and I honestly don't always see your call on Pork, by the way. But when I'm like, dude, just fucking text me. He's like, I don't want to text. It's hard to text. So
why do they call him Porky if his name is Scott Moyer?
Because he was a pudgy young boy when we were kids, and a neighborhood boy. I believe Porky, help me out. Darren Giac's brother, I forget, Randy Giac. This is really going fucking local for the 19512. Named him Porky because he was a pudgier fella, but that's okay. He's a beautiful man. White Claw has the new vodka out. Tony, they have a White Claw made of vodka.
Interesting.
Stays.
I mean,
I'm not sure what you mean by that, Porky.
There's vodka in White Claw. I think that's made
is
out of.
Is there? Are you sure it's not malted? It's not. I thought it was like a malted. I don't fucking know.
Let me take a look at a can.
Oh, right. Oh, you're fixing stays. I got it. Hospital stays. I got you, Pork. Oh, there you go. Shannon Helm Stump. There's the White Claw. There's your friend, Tony. Welcome, Shannon. Welcome to the Backroom Show, New Year's Eve. Okay, you know what? I'm just, hold on, let me finish this. Shannon, hello, boys. How can you not picture Bette Midler, like, entertaining the troops coming out? Hello, boys. How old am I? Deb Britt. Oh, my God, my lovely friend. Deb Britt, who, by the way, gets more gorgeous every fucking year. And I'm not kidding. Deb Britt is, did you ever cross paths with Deb in theater? In the Reading area? You might have been out by that.
Not quite sure, maybe.
Happy New Year from Charleston. Gary Williams. Thank you for saying my full name. It probably did that thing where you highlight someone's name. Thank you, Deb Britt. Yeah. Thank you, Deborah Britt. Love you, Deb. Miss you. Thank you for watching. Appreciate that. Once you turn 50, the check engine lights keep blinking on and off. Ain't that the fucking truth? And Porky. Perry. I forget what I said now. That you're saying that for. Perry. But Perry.
I asked why his name was Porky and his name's
Perry Geock. Thank you. Perry Geock was the brother. All right. We are counting down here. By the way, you know what? I'm going to do a special shout out just for Shannon here. Because she's new here. Shannon, thank you for watching, by the way. You know, we usually do this show over on YouTube. So Shannon, feel free to go over to YouTube. Type in all one word, The Backroom Network. You'll probably see this logo or something looks like it. Go and hit that subscribe button. Please do your new friend Gary a solid. And also on Facebook. And you're right. Next time when I do this kind of special event, I'll do it on the page because that's public to anybody. Because Shannon was a dear and she friend requested me to come on. I talk with my hands on my face a lot. Once again, it could also go Shannon, just for you, Shannon, The Backroom Show. And the Backroom Network, 2 separate Facebook pages. Pick the show one if you want, whatever. So please check that out. So
Make
Tony,
sure you don't go to the Backdoor Network.
That's a whole
different channel.
Different, but not really if you think about it in a way. I don't know. Do you want to put on somebody's Rockin' Eve countdown-y thing? There you go.
I don't know. My clock just rolled over to 12 a.m. right now.
It's going to be off, but... Oops. To TV. Wrong one.
It's the new year.
Wrong one. There it is. Hey!
Good old acquaintance. Forgot the blah, 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 blah,
blah, blah.
There we go.
Should all acquaintance.
It's a minute off.
Now again, this is it's on YouTube TV and
okay.
And they're gonna and people are gonna there you go.
10,
fuck it, let's do it. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! There it is. Ba, 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 ba. Tony, give me an impression of fireworks. Go. Fireworks, go!
Your
mic
keeps cutting out.
Do fireworks, Tony! That's the third time I've said it. Make fireworks. Bam, 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 bam. Air horn. Bam, bam, bam. There it is. There it is, everybody. Let me go back to this. My dogs are barking because they're probably hearing fireworks. Everybody, there it is. Hey! I got my phone. Hey, my phone. Bam, bam, bam. Happy New Year! We got Sean. Happy New Year. Barb, who knew this eclectic group would be sharing New Year's Eve together? Oh, agreed, Barb. You know what? This has been fun. Oh. Shannon helps. Shannon. My new friend Shannon. Already done. Shannon.
Already done.
I know we've never met in person. And excuse my old-timey, let me turn that volume down.
Excuse his old-timey voice.
Pardon my old-timey language here, but you're aces. You're aces. I'm going to turn down the TV in my ear. It's very loud. Is it too loud? Is it loud in your ear? Oh, yeah, I don't have earphones on. Duh. Shannon, I appreciate you. You're aces. Yeah, I think you're swell. Ah, yeah. Scott Boyer, Happy New Year. I love you, brother. Happy New Year to you. Good night. Good night. All got to be in jail early. That's right. Porky does the service for us. He keeps the bad people where they should be. So appreciate it, Porky. I love you, brother. I'll text you soon, okay? Happy New Year. Thank you so much for watching us tonight. I really appreciate you coming on here, brother. Tell Landis I said hi, and Leister, and I forget who else I know that works there, but tell everybody I said hi. I love them, and Happy New Year. There you go. Barb, Happy New Year all. Fireworks all over here in Audubon. Audubon, that's what county is that? That's down towards the Philly area down there, right? There you go, Shannon. Happy New Year! Let's get to Tony, who's got his cool little fun light he's doing. There's got to be some sort of disco setting on it, right? I know the lights.
I got it on Rainbow Scrolls.
There you go. Colors. I don't feel like getting up, but those lights, the lights I have in the back, you can probably kind of see the one. Yeah. Oops. That's a light right there that shines up on the wall. And then there's one out of frame on this side. But it can change colors, of course. And also there's patterns and things, and I could do an app, but I feel. But the point is, fun, Tony. I bored myself talking about that. There you go. Oh, let's go back to. There you go. We can't hear, but we don't need to. Melting. We're hearing. You know what? I do hear a little bit. Do you hear the Sinatra?
Oh, I hear fireworks going off in my neighborhood right now.
Oh, hey, those. Oh, you're in the Reading area, like me. Those aren't fireworks.
It could be gunshots, yeah.
Yeah, those aren't fireworks. But let's put it up a little bit for the audience. Can you hear that, folks? Tell you what, let's do this. I'm gonna mute you. Nope. What am I doing? Yes. Where am I hearing that?
Have you ever gone to Times Square for New Year's Eve, Gary?
No, I did. I lived in New York twice. Never Times Square. It's funny. Denise and I were discussing that earlier today. There is no way, especially now. Dude, I'm 51. I'm doing a show in my basement and we're remoting in. I mean, I'm not like, whatever. Mostly, honestly, because we're talking about possible down the line. We talked about this building an addition and building a separate podcasting studio so we can get the hell out of the house and all that. But I'm old and I wouldn't say I'm misanthropic, but so I want no part of that. So
I did it 1 year and it wasn't worth it because you couldn't get anywhere near.
Right.
They do these like partitions,
right,
in stages. Like they round you up like cattle. So like
they lock you in, right?
What?
They lock you in at a certain hour, right? Where you can't leave the cattle area, right?
Yeah, like you get so far, and then they'll open a partition and they'll let you. So like, because everyone wants to flood Times Square,
right?
So they'll let you in by sections, but once it gets full, you only get so far. And like we were standing so far back, and we could still see the ball drop, but yeah, you're just in a massive crowd of people, way far away from everything. It wasn't worth it, and we spent hours trying to get there and do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And once don't they, isn't there a time at a certain hour, like pretty early, that if you're going to be in your spot, like among these people, like you can't leave, right?
Right.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
They put barricades up, right?
The people that are up front, the people that the cameras are on that are right up there where the ball's dropping.
Right.
Those are the most insane people ever. They've been there for like the entire day.
Jesus Christ. Like since the morning, right?
Yeah, like those people are, I wouldn't trust them with anything.
No. And why? It's like people that like wait for a new iPhone release. Why? It's coming. You'll get yours, greedy.
They've literally been there the entire day.
That's fucking insane.
Or they know someone and they got to pass. But like that mass crowd of people that's right there outside where the ball drops.
Right.
No, they've been there all day.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Barb, hi, Derek. Happy New Year. Derek who? Who's here? Who am I missing? Derek?
Maybe she saw Derek on TV.
Oh, maybe. Oh, good old Derek on TV. Or is he in the, I don't know. I'm not sure. Barb, who you mean? Oh, 13 miles north of Philly. Okay, yeah, you are. Wow. So not too far from the stadium. Nice. Oof, I did Times Square one time. Never again, but bucket list item. A bucket list. This guy can't fucking read. I'm getting tired. But bucket list checked off. That would be on my comedy gem coming, Tony. Wait for it. On my fuck it list. Because if someone asked me to do it, what would I say, Tony?
Don't do it.
Dad, close enough. Good enough. We didn't rehearse this part. Been a memorable New Year's Eve. Good night, everyone. See you in the back room. Happy New Year. Thank you, Sean. I know you are a loyal, regular back room viewer, watcher, intaker. I love you, brother. You know what? You are going to be on Gary Has Friends sometime. That's for fucking sure. Because I got to see that fucking Irish mug soon. Sooner rather than later. So, love you, brother.
Gary, do you have an iPhone?
Of course I do. It's the future.
When you text Happy New Year, fireworks explosions.
You get the fireworks there. It does that with happy birthdays and all kinds of shit, right?
The texts are rolling in, and I just keep texting back Happy New Year, and everyone, it's just fireworks.
I will send you one.
Fireworks.
Happy New Year.
It's fantastic.
Yep, there it is.
Boom. Fireworks.
Fireworks, baby. Fireworks, baby. There you go. Oh, my pals, Happy New Year. I usually, you want to hear something sad? To start off the new year?
I guess so.
I guess so. You want to get sad? Let's go back to, I like actually having the TV on there. Oh, there you go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. This would be the time when I would get on the horn and I would call my dad and wish him a Happy New Year. But I'm not gonna this year. You know why, Tony? Any guesses? You get 3 guesses. Why I'm not gonna text or call my dad this year, I mean.
Because he's not here anymore.
He is dead. I don't know why I got so loud and animated about it. Yeah, no, he's in dad heaven. You know that movie? Remember that movie, that cartoon movie, All Dads Go to Heaven? That was a thing, right?
I think that was dogs.
Oh, you're right. Oh, literal Tony. Oh, you. Oh, so Shannon, you know what? Shannon, are you still here? If you are, please check into chat because we would like you. Oh, yeah, you weren't here to hear all this. If you, Shannon, my new friend, if you text, I don't know if you have a Skype, set it up. It takes 2 fucking minutes. Come on. How old, relatively, ballpark, how old is Shannon? Age range.
She's same age as me.
There you go. Not Tua. There you go. Oh, Gary. There you go. Oh, Gary. Oh, yeah, he's gone. Oh, I bet that's more of like, oh, Gary, don't talk like that about. Hey, what are you gonna do? You know, the man was in his 70s. He was a bit of a couch potato, long-time smoker. Was very obese for a lot of years of his life. He lost a lot of weight then, but I love him. He's my dad, and it's a miracle as long as he did. So you know, hey, no one lives forever. Don Rickles is gone. No one lives forever, Tony. Am I right?
That's right.
That's right. So Shannon, if you're still here, check in the chat and hold on. So if you have Skype, maybe on your phone or on a computer, preferred if you can, text me your Skype name to me, to Gary. It's weird talking about yourself in third person. That's right. They're after Trump. They want to get, that's so weird. Text me your Skype name at that number, 610-698-5878. I have Skype open over here. I will, Tony, join me in this. Clackety, 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 clackety. Clackety. I will say, hey, I found Shannon. Clackety, clack. I will hit call. You will answer said call. And you will be boom, right there next to your friend Tony. Air horn. That could be you, Shannon. Hey, Shannon, listen. I know we don't know each other, and I mean no disrespect here. Don't be a bitch, okay? I'm kidding. It's New Year's. I'm having fun. We're having fun over here. But seriously, don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch.
We're having fun over here.
Hey, don't be a fucking bitch, Shannon. Just fucking text me. Text me that fucking Skype name. Hey, my brother, Happy New Year. Hey, and you. Happy New Year, Glenn. Love you. Happy New Year, boys, from our friends. There you go. Let me turn this off. What? So, Tony.
2023.
20? Ah, yes. The future is now.
The future is now.
That's right. What did I do? What did I turn off there? I didn't want to. Oops. I'm having some troubles here. There we go. All good. All good. So there you go, Shannon. By the way, let's get this in again. Tony, 3 Hive Studios. Check it out. Go to 3hive.com.
Boom. Boom.
Maybe maybe you want to make a video. Make it nice. Oh,
make it nice. Make it real nice and pretty. Make it good for yourself.
Make it big. One more time. One more time. Oh, I have this. Say, maybe your nephew's in a band and they want to make a video. Hey, Jeremy, I know a fella who knows another fella, and they make music. They make the rock videos among many other services they do. Maybe you should check out.
He's got a camera, and he likes to make nice videos with his camera.
It's a nice camera, I hear. What are they? 14 bed? No, 9? What are they?
Just like the Hollywood movies you see on the television.
Like with Van Johnson. Yeah. Robert, you could be another Robert Mitchum. Yeah. Fucking old am I? Robert Mitchum? That's right. You get a hold of, what was his name on the internet? Ever called like 4 Caves or something? I can't remember so good, but look him up. It's 3 Hives, Grandma. 3 Hive, pardon me. 3 Hive. Wait a minute. Hold on. Shouldn't that be plural? I
don't think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Nah, I'm kidding. Go to 3hive.com and they will hook you. And you can see some, I'm sure you said some of the social media has, footage and examples of things, right?
Yeah. I posted a year in review. It's on my Instagram. It's on the 3 Hive Instagram.
Way to go. Plug away. What's your Instagram?
Rambunctious Toaster.
Rambunctious. All one word. Spell it out. Type. Maybe you should Google it first. Google how to spell rambunctious because you're gonna fuck it up.
Wait, if I put it in the chat, it'll come up, right?
Oh yes, go on the chat. Duh, you can chat. I can chat, of course. Anybody can chat in there. Duh. Fucking moron. There you go. Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard from Shannon. I don't know, Shannon. Maybe Shannon just popped in to say hi. Oh, yeah, we're definitely down a few people. I get it. It's getting late.
I put it in the chat. Did it show up?
It's...
I'm chatting on Skype. I don't know if it's different from the Facebook chat.
Oh, yeah, not on Skype. No. Well, no, that Skype is just... No, you can't see it on Skype. Only I'll see that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, this isn't a Skype chat. Oh, it's so funny. There it is.
Never mind.
No, open up. Oh, well, whatever. Open up an instance of. I keep saying instance, Gary. Sorry, I'm trying to do something here. Okay. Well, with those glasses and white clothes, it can only be pure talent. That's true. Tony's a very talented guy. Thanks, Tony, I wonder what it would sound like if... Who do you feel like busting out? Well, you always have to do Vince Vaughn. Hey, everybody, Barry Corbin here. You might remember me from the movie Urban Cowboy starring John Travolta, or perhaps the television show Northern Exposure, and hell, I even played Cam's father on Modern Family. I'm that actor that maybe you don't know his name, but you sure as hell know that face. I'm a pudgy gentleman from Texas, and you know this voice. You know you recognize it, and it sounds just like the motherfucker. Who you got, Tony? Come on. Oh, Barbara, number 3. That's true.
He's like, Orn.
That's right, everybody. Barry Corbin. I like to go to the back. Barry Corbin for the backroom show. You know, sometimes a fella gets lonely and he has only his podcast friends to turn to. That's why I like the backroom show. That Gary, he's a moderately funny fella. And that Tony, forget it. We're talking pure talent with that fella. We are definitely in the wee hours. Gary. It might be time to fucking... All right.
Just completely go into Donald Schwarzenegger right now.
Get on the chopper.
It's 2023, but going to have a great year. I'm so excited to do great things and party with my friends and get nuts and shoot videos. But maybe you have a bar mitzvah.
That's right, Arnold. It's me, your old pal Donald Pleasance from the Halloween movies. Oh, indeed. Remember me?
I do know who you're talking about. Like, I don't know him by name, but the voice you're doing, I know who you're talking about.
He was the president in Escape from New York. I'm the Duke of New York. I'm the Duke of New York. It's fucking spot on. But, you know, a little obscure. It's a little self-indulgent. Who's this? Even gets to this is, I don't like that at all.
Marge Simpson.
Fucking right, it's Marge Simpson. You boy.
Oh no, my
lights.
My purple lights went out.
It's alternating, isn't it? Oh.
No, it just went out. It died.
Oh, it went out. Oh, is it on a battery?
Yeah, they're on battery power. There's my key lights on battery power, but I have it dialed down so low it might keep blasting.
Well, maybe that's a sign. You know what I wanted to do? Wow, that was weird. Where'd that come from? I have all kinds of things. I had some backup topics. If you could time travel, where would you go and why? And you don't get to say Hitler. None of that bullshit. Honestly, I'll give you my very quick answer. I would go back to when I asked Tony to co-host this, and I wouldn't fucking ask him. There you go. I love you, brother.
Oh my God. I was going to say I'd go back to when you asked me and I said I wouldn't be available.
Ah! You trickster! Rambunctious Toaster on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
You. And I was going to talk about earworms because I was watching CNN because I'm old, and they're promoting a Dionne Warwick documentary. Mm-hmm. So they played That's What Friends Are For. In my fucking head, it won't. It's on a loop. So That's What Friends Are For. It's been on it. So earworms.
I will tell you this: the day after, I told you I was going to do the podcast. Two of my really good friends invited me to a New Year's Eve party at their friend's house with a bunch of people, and I told them I couldn't do it because I was doing this.
Now tell me the truth. Was that friend George Clooney? It was George Glass.
No, if it was
Brady Bunch reference.
If it was George Clooney, I would have canceled the podcast.
Oh, are you kidding me? Dude, you would have fucking asked. I'd have been your +1. Yeah. George, if you happen to be watching, come on the show. Listen.
Seriously, I was really looking forward to this. It's nice. Just chilling at home here on the couch, having some White Claws, chatting with you. And
hey,
it's been good. Fun way to ring in the new year.
There you go. Barb, listen, it's been great. Tony, great to meet you. Gary, always a good time. Cheers to this New Year's. Much success to you both. Thanks, you, Barb. Love you.
Appreciate it. Left-handed Barb.
One of my dear friends from way back at BES. So we're talking since the 1779. Yeah, I got a few years on us. All right. I think we can start winding down, Tony. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I've only got one White Claw left anyway.
There you go. Perfect. I'm going to go eat something. I'm hungry. Of course, we won't talk about Back to the Future, but I'll show Doc and Marty again. Marty, I hope your parents don't ever question why a 17-year-old kid is hanging out with a much older man who's got a bad reputation in town.
I thought he was looked like Doc was like drinking a soda out of a black thermos, but no, he's holding the controller.
He's holding the controller, and Marty has the camera. Yeah, I don't have
that's pretty awesome.
My camera's like over there, so I can't. Hey, that crowd, he's great. I gotta have my Doc and Marty. So happy New Year, everyone. Let's put that up again. I was preparing things, like I was cutting the Frank Thomas videos, and I was, making some boxes, some of these setups and things for like the joke, where we were watching stuff, all of that. And I'm like, I didn't do a damn thing about Happy New Year. So I don't know, maybe an hour and a half before the fucking show, if that, I went on and Googled something. I found an image. I cropped it in Photoshop, and that's what the fuck you get. So there you go. If you were going to expect some, I don't know, fucking motion graphics with all that kind of, I considered that for about a second. And then I'm like, what do you want? We're more about this kind of content, the content of conversation versus, we don't need no tricks and gimmicks. Like, for example, let's say I was going to bring Tony in by doing a cool little swipe to left. Hey, I was actually, if we were going to have a guest on, which, by the way, that fucking petered out. By the way, where were you, Ferranda? If you're watching this, you said you were going to come on and watch, and I was going to have you come on. But anyway, what I was going to do, this is how we introduced it. Like, this is how we brought you in when you were on the show. Watch it. So it's going to swipe to black because there's no one there, but it would be a person. Ready? Watch this. Whoa! And then, hold on, watch them join us. Whoa!
That's cool. that would have been cool.
But no one. But I will tell you what, I'm not going to complain because we had an unbelievably active chat. We had a great turnout. Thank you, everyone. Quick more plugs in. Backroom Show on YouTube. Go there. Like, subscribe, comment on stuff. I want to let us know how we're doing. Maybe some ideas for shows, some content, guests, and things. Tell us what we're doing wrong. Gary, put your dick back in halfway through the show. Fair enough. I don't know. Fair enough. And of course, Backroom Show on Facebook and the Backroom Network. I'm not good at these. That's it. Tony can be found. Check him out. Go to 3hive.com. Check out the work he's doing. You have some partners there. Guys are doing some good work. We are also on the Instagram. I should have an Instagram graphic. I don't. I'm slacking. I believe it's the Backroom Show Network. Which one is it? The Backroom Network. You'll see the BRN. Backroom Network. Check that out. We're also on Twitter. I don't tweet a lot. I mostly go on Twitter just to look at celebrities having a good time.
Yeah.
Hey, what's half the cast from the Drew Carey show up to today? Well, let me check it out.
Did Doc Brown have goggles on his head in that scene?
He didn't. That was later. That was when they were in 1955, right?
I'm trying to remember.
You're right.
When he had goggles
I'll tell you when he's got goggles on. When he puts them on, when he's doing the DeLorean reenactment, he says, sorry about the crudity of the model, and then Leah Thompson knocks on the door.
Yes.
And comes in, and that's the only scene that her and those two ever have together, the entire series.
Uh-huh.
That's when he's the guy. You're fucking right. Fucking bullshit, duh. This is canon inaccurate. Doc is not wearing the goggles when he has the remote control, when he's in the Twin Pines parking lot showing Marty the DeLorean. You're right.
See?
You're right. That's mystery solved.
Future deep dives right there. That's what that is.
You know what? Thank you for telling me that, because now my boners are going to get better, and trust me, she'll fucking like it too. All right. So, yes, Backroom Network on Instagram, and Backroom Network on Twitter, I think. Mostly, we do this. We do, there you go, YouTube, and this very platform here that you're watching us on. Tony, anything to plug last minute besides 3Hive?
All I will say is, yes, go check us out at 3hive.com. Our studio build should be done by end of January, mid-February. We're going to have a soft open. We're going to be inviting a bunch of
industry people,
industry people, local creatives.
Tony, hold on before you go on. I hate to interrupt. Where are you located?
Oh, sure. 700 Henry Circle. It's over in Sinking Spring, Shillington area, across from if you know where Brady's Mulch and Arborgrass Transmission is. It's like a whole industrial complex.
But here's the thing: you don't even have to be necessarily this immediate area, because you're not going to find some great work like you guys do. So it's the greater Reading area, but like the safe, good part. You know what I mean? It's a wink, wink. Okay, we love you, Reading. So there you go. Yeah.
That's where we're at. And then hopefully. Sorry,
tell me about your soft open thing. I'm sorry, Paul. I interrupted. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Soft open is we're going to invite a bunch of local creatives to come in, check out the space, and offer them some discounts on renting the space and using it. And then we should have our grand opening early spring.
Right. Because here's the thing. It's not just about what 3Hive produces. It's got to be a utilizable
Yeah.
I made up a word. A space. An amazing space that you can use, rent, work with them. So it's not like, well, you want to do something.
Yeah, you go to peerspace.com. It'll be on peerspace.com and you can rent it.
Say that plug again.
If you go to peerspace.com.
Okay. All right.
Peerspace.com is
peer as in like your people that peers, like peer to peer.
Yeah.
All right. Peer. Say it one more time.
Yeah. PEER space.com.
Okay. Peerspace.com and of course 3hive.com. Check that out.
Yeah. And then you can rent it for photography, for videos, whatever you want to rent it for.
Have a birthday party. I don't care.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
It's your fucking place. I mean, your rental. That's it, I believe. Anybody who's still here, there's one or two people still hanging in there. That's it. This should be, if I just hit save the right way, I think it'll just be able to be viewed. I think that's it. Hold on, Tony.
Now it's time for a breakdown.
It's time for a breakdown. It's the end of it's a new year. I want to thank everybody who has, we have some very, very loyal backroom viewers, members, people that subscribe, all that stuff. And this is nothing without you. It's just a guy speaking into the void, a guy and a woman, the lovely Maria Gerald, who would usually be right there, speaking into the void without you to watch and listen to it. And I greatly appreciate you. I love you for it. I had one more thing I want to do. I was going to write out some year-end shout-outs, and here's what I came up with. Besides, of course, my beautiful, lovely wife, our regular viewers, that goes without saying, but I put my mailman. I have the best fucking mailman. I do. He leaves, usually if there's a package he has to bring to the door that won't fit in the mailbox, but he made an exception today because it's New Year's. He gives little doggy, like milk bones for the dogs. He gives our dogs, the guy gives little milk bones for dogs. He obviously learns houses that have dogs because he hears the barking and stuff. So shout out, I don't know his name, but you do Eisenbrown Road in Muhlenberg. If you happen to someone you know who knows, you never know. You're awesome, and I greatly appreciate you. And, of course, Tony, shout out to you. Got any quick shout-outs? You want to thank anybody? Shout-outs? 2022 shout-outs?
I just want to give a big shout-out to the Lord above. And
there you go. Hold on.
Yeah.
Like a fucking Dominican baseball player, baby.
Nah, just want to give a shout out to everybody. Hope everybody has a great new year and have a solid 2023. And come check me out at 3Hive and let's make some cool shit.
There you go. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging in there. Happy New Year. We love you. We got some fun shows coming up in the next year on the Backroom Show. And thank you. And we'll see you all soon. And we'll see you next time. Where, Tony?
In the back room.
Boom. See ya.